welcome back to my channel. Stand-up comedian, pop culture vulture, and sometimes reality TV fan. Jolene Lunzer here for an episode of No Offense, All Offense, where we take a comedic look at all things pop culture, being our favorite reality shows like Big Brother, The Amazing Race, Bravo TV shows, and beyond. We react to things. We basically find the funny. So hopefully you're all having a good day. Just a quick reminder, I am very opinionated, but that doesn't mean you have to have the same opinion. You are welcome to sound off in the live chat or the comment section, and we can just respectfully agree to disagree.
It's my opinion!
It's just my opinion, okay? Remember, everything I say today is true, except for the parts that are false. Everything is alleged and for entertainment purposes only.
Allegedly!
So try not to sue me, okay? We have so much to talk about. I've been gone for a minute. I hope you all had a great Halloween. I had a good one. I put up a couple little short vloggy type things, and I might put up one more. But you can also follow me if you're not already on my Instagram if you want to see more of that kind of thing with the fur babies and such. Also, smash that like, you guys. Let's see if we can get 1,000 likes today, and hit the subscribe. We're on our way to, what are we, close to 48,000 subscribers? We're on our way to 50,000, but first we got to hit 48. Okay. Hello, Paul says, I'm bartending right now. I have no customers. This is perfect. Yay. Paul, you got to text me and let me know when you're going to come on with me and what you want to talk about. So hit that subscribe, hit that like. And if you want to support the channel further, you can always send a super chat while we're live here on YouTube. It's a great way to support the channel, and also for me to see your comment. You can send a super thanks after the video posts. Shout out to those of you who have done that. You can join my membership here on YouTube or my Patreon. Links are in the description of this video. There are perks to both of those things, or you can hit me up on the Venmo, PayPal, Cash App. Thank you so much. I got some Venmos recently. Riza, thank you so much. Christina, Molly, Grace, appreciate you all. So here we are, right? Let us pray. We are so close to 50K. So close, yet so far away. And I'm wearing this. I want it to be winter weather, you guys. I know people who live in like winter states are like, shut up. But I want to be chilly. But the weather where I'm at right now is 87 degrees. And this is what I'm wearing. I said, I don't care. I want to be cozy. It's November. You guys, it is November. Okay. So hello to all of you. So good to thank you, Husky Mama. So good to see you. Lots to talk about today. Morgan was on God 101. We're going to have to roast that. Stassi Schroeder is seen filming with Katie Maloney. So a VPR connection, or I guess they're reunited and it feels so good. We also have the new Vanderpump Rules starting soon. There is a picture of the cast that dropped. Let me show you. I don't know how I feel about this. You guys have to tell me how you feel. I don't know. Is anyone else feeling like nothing is really fun right now? That's how I kind of feel. I'm like, I'm not that excited for it. I am going to be covering the new season of Vanderpump because I have to see if it's a train wreck or not. Let me show you the new cast pick that is up for this with Lisa and the new gang at Sir. All right, so these are the new kids on the block, if you will, as soon as my StreamYard starts participating. Okay, come on, here we go. What do we think, guys? What do we think? Right corner, douche. Behind him, James Kennedy. So right corner, Jax. Behind him, James Kennedy douche. Next to him, a Rachel Raquel mix. Behind him, I don't know, Pantene Pro V. Next to them, maybe a, what was Katie Maloney and Stassi's friend that never really had that big of a part? Next to her, mix of Kristen and Sheena. Now Sheena's up front, maybe. Front left. Another douche, maybe a Sandoval type. Middle left. behind him, Schwartz in the back. Maybe like the Stasi is next to the, I don't know. It just, I'm not impressed, right? I'm not impressed. I saw this. I was like, oh, Lisa, let's call it a day. We're going to cover it because we got to roast it. We got to recap it. But maybe let's call it a day. I don't know. That guy in the middle looks old. No offense, all offense. But he looks old AF. So is he the new Peter? They're wearing all black. We don't have the little dresses anymore. The guy in the back right, luxurious hair. A little butt metal too. You know what I mean? Like he may be able to be in like Motley Crue, you know? The girl right behind Lisa, middle, dark black hair. She looks fun. She doesn't look fun.
Oh my
God.
God.
Guys, give me a thumbs up if you can hear my sound effects today. If you've just heard that. There's a trailer, Danielle? I haven't seen the trailer. Oh my God, I have to watch the trailer. Hi, Stephanie. Stephanie says, hi, Jolene. I've missed you. You're my comedy relief. I've been rewatching live. Glad to be here. I'm so happy to be back. And I've started scheduling them. We're going to work with, and hopefully this works, with the occasional rescheduling due to ADHD. Okay? That's just what happens over here. We're going to try Monday through Friday, 12:30 Pacific. So that's 3:30 Eastern. And that is the schedule I'm going to start to try my best to stick to for you guys, okay? And then we'll have other lives that pop up, whether it be certain television show recaps, things like that, or fun things we want to talk about. We're going to try to do a daily, Monday through Friday. We're back. Big Brother always messes that up because you just kind of go live when things happen. But, okay, yes, please send it to me, Danielle. Oh my God, I had no idea. I'm just getting all caught up. Right. Dee Dee says, hard to care about reality shows with everything going on, but I'm happy going live on, right? We're just trying to make the best of the world being on fire right now. That's all we're trying to do. Is we're just having a laugh. Let's have a laugh. Okay?
Thank you. You're welcome.
Oh my goodness. And Beverly Hills, new season. I don't know if I'm going to say it'll be interesting. But we are going to get Rachel Zoe as a new cast member. And I have bought many of her things, many of her home decor from the Home Goods. So, okay. I just want someone to put Erica Jane in her place. Me. When I saw Garcelle was on Watch What Happens live in the last couple of weeks and said she might consider coming back if they got rid of Erica Jane, I was like, let's go.
You can go, little girl.
Get rid of Erica. What's Erica's storyline? Stick and peel wallpaper? I don't know. That's what I got. Like, what's her storyline? I don't know. I'm over Erica. Thank you, Evelyn, for the first super chat of the live here. Thank you so much. So glad you're back, Jolie. Missed you and the Lean team. I missed you guys too. So I'll check out The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, but I would like to see Erica Jane go. Goldilocks says, yeah, Erica yawn. Like, bring Garcelle back. She knows how to stir the pot. Her life is more interesting than Erica's. She actually works in LA and in Hollywood and is an actress, producer, director. She's actually an accomplished woman. And then there's Erica. I don't know what she does. Oh my God, I missed 2 super chats. Thank you, Powell, for the super sticker. And David coming in. Vikings. Oh, you guys, I think that's why I went live today, because the Vikings had an upset. Apologies to my Michigander friends. But we got a big win on the road against the Lions. Did you have a good time? I had a good time on Halloween. Me and my husband, Chell, passed out candy. We dressed up, Day of the Dead. We decorate our front yard. 2 of our friends came over. And I put bags together of candy for little kids. It's my favorite. I love it. I love just sitting home, decorating my front yard, sitting outside, handing out candy, dressing up, inviting a couple people over. I love it. And I love when the kids go, a whole bag. I go, uh-huh. I had like gift bags. I was like, here you go. I don't care. My husband told me people at work said they only want their kid to get one piece of candy. Well, fuck them. You know what I mean? I don't care. To me, that's bad parenting. One night a year, your kids are able to go house to house, and barely any kids do that anymore, and get candy, free candy. To me, that was one of my favorite holidays as a kid. So I'm going to give your kid all the candy. It's up to you when you get home to portion that shit, not me. I'm not going to be the cheap ass that's like, here's one Almond Joy. First of all, gross. Second of all, one? No, don't waste my time. I'm not going to waste their time. You know, the crowd for trick-or-treating this year was not as good as last year. Last year was really good. But my husband, Chalaran, thinks, hello, producer Prince, that it was probably because this year, okay, you're stepping on that, excuse me, thank you for showing up to work, was probably because it was on a Friday. And maybe more people had like parties to go to or could go out of town. I don't know. And a lot of the kids now and families do the trunk or treat. Like all my friends are like, we're going to a parking lot. We all open up our trunks. And then the kids get candy from a trunk. I'm like, what? To me, that's scarier than going home to home. Trunks are not, they don't have a good history with children. And so I don't know. I'm sure there's a reason. But what happened to the days of just running around your neighborhood, going home to home, going, give me your candy, trick or treat. And a lot of people don't have their lights on anymore. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know when we started going to parking lots, but a lot of my friends' kids, they were like, it's fun. I'm like, I guess, but I like when they show up. You know, yeah, fancy tail. Yeah, or I'm going to pass out candy corn. No. Now, maybe if the trick-or-treaters were 100 years old, I would do that. Maybe then. But no. Which also we had some adult trick-or-treaters. We did. We had adults. Hold on one sec. Princey Pooh, where did Prince find this? Who knows? Who knows? He loves me. We had adult trick-or-treaters. Oh, no, I'm not talking to you. Siri, I'm not talking to you. Thank you, though. Don't kill me when the machines take over. Here's my thing. I don't think there should be an age limit on trick-or-treating. I really don't. It's a fun thing. Who doesn't like candy? Unless you can't have it, and then I apologize. But I think the elderly, the middle-aged, 30s, 20s, anyone can come. Anyone can get candy. I would love it. I would love elderly trick-or-treating to become a thing. Why not? So I was like, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Apparently the candy prices kept a lot of people from participating. That makes sense, Dreadful. We went through 4 bags of the Costco Kirkland big bags, maybe 5. Yep. So, and they have like and those I thought were reasonably priced for nowadays, I guess. Who knows what's reasonably priced anymore? But it was like $20 for like a huge bag. And you can get one with all different types of chocolate candy. And then they had another huge bag that had all like the Skittles, Starburst, Nerds, all that kind of stuff. I thought that for present time seemed reasonable, but who knows? That could just be my own blinders because I love Halloween so much. But yeah, Graphic says my cousin and I did that one year when I was in college. We had fun. It's fun. Everyone should be able to trick or treat. Especially something that is just, it's just a good time. Everyone deserves candy. I think I was in 10th grade when I stopped, honestly, when I stopped trick-or-treating. For sure I did in 9th grade, and I'm pretty sure I did in 10th grade too. I didn't have my driver's license yet. And me and my friends were like, heck yeah. Christy says I was in 8th grade for my final trick-or-treat. And you shouldn't have to, you know. Are you going to watch Predator? Thank you, first of all, David, for the super chat. And he's asking, are you going to watch Predator Balkans this Friday? I don't know what that is. Is it just like a Predator, like an Alien versus Predator movie? Because probably not. No. But I am going to watch the Vikings again. I am. I still can't believe we won, you guys. We beat the Lions. I know you guys are like, who cares? But I can have layers, okay? And the Timberwolves are killing it, kind of. You know? Julius Randle had back-to-back 30-point games. And the Wild they're wilding. Okay? So, yep. Right? Brienne says, rather be doing that than other things. Oh, the pillow. There was a kid, husky mama, that showed up with the pillowcase. It brought me back. There was another kid that showed up with a garbage bag, like one of those like kitchen white Kirkland garbage bags. And I thought, that's smart. That is really smart. Ooh, Pina says, we had full-size candy and only had 3 trick-or-treaters. My husband was giving out fistfuls, right? My dad, and where my Nana and my dad live, he said, I think they got 3 trick-or-treaters, which is like, oh, so sad.
It's inappropriate.
So sad. So Anna says, Vikings were clutch for keeping my Packers in first. Did the Packers win or did they lose? Sorry, I'm not trying to be a smartass if they lost, and I just really didn't. I don't remember. I'm just so in like, apologies to DGF, apologies to Jamie B. But Detroit Lions are so freaking good. I couldn't believe we won. Like, this is a fluke. But we got our quarterback back, JJ McCarthy. He's only 22, you guys. He's a baby. He's a fetus out there. He was supposed to play last year, but he got hurt. And then this year he played like 1 game, 2 games, I don't know. And then he got hurt again. And I'm like, how do 22-year-olds get that hurt? At 22, you're bouncy. Your bones are bouncy. What's going on? I don't know. But oh boy. No, we were pathetic. It's fine. Okay. Well, I apologize. Care Bear, your parents made you stop trick-or-treating at 10? Come to my house, Care Bear. Come trick-or-treating over here next year. All right? I'll give you all the candies. I'll give you all the candies. The full-size candy households are the best households. I just love to do a bag full of all different kinds of candy because I think of what I would have wanted as a kid, and I love a smorgasbord. I love a plethora, an array, a variety. All right? Like a charcuterie board of candy. That's what I want. I even included little bat and pumpkin pretzel bags in there with the chocolate, with the Skittles, with the sweets. Just what I would have wanted. But yeah, the full-size candy bars, when I was growing up, my house was the house to go to because we gave away pop. Yeah, soda pop. Full cans of soda. Kids would come 2, 3, 4 times because my dad worked for Pepsi. Their parents were not happy, but the kids were like, they're giving pop. And they went ape shit. Because a lot of kids, their parents don't let them have soda, and rightfully so. It's not that great for you. But I grew up. I had soda in the bottle. I think Nana had soda in the tits, So I was like, yeah, just drink pop. So we were giving out pop. And then when I got a little older, my parents were giving out chocolate and pop. It's crazy. Pop. Straight pop, homie. Like, go. And my dad had every kind because he got it at discount from the warehouse at his work. So he could get Mountain Dew, Ruby, or whatever was like the hot Mountain Dew at the time, regular Mountain Dew, Dr. Pepper, Pepsi, Cherry Pepsi, Clear Pepsi. Those of you who don't know, you missed a time. It wasn't very good. Okay, Clear Pepsi was pretty fucking nasty. 7-Up, Cherry 7-Up. We even had Squirt. Who drinks Squirt? Psychos. Like Tom Sandoval. But yeah, we did. Thank you, Martisha, for the super chat. And thank you, David, for the super chat. Badlands, sorry for the mistake. Green Bay Packers did lose. Sorry to my Green Bay, my cheesehead friends. I apologize for that. Because I would have been your bestie. Oh, I had a lot of people that wanted to be my friend, but only around Halloween, Only around. I drank a Squirt when I was younger, but it always gave me a tummy ache. Oh, I remember lemon Pepsi DGF. Oh, Surge? Surge was that shit that was going to make you have a heart attack at 11. My friend Chris, her family, her dad and brother always had Surge in the fridge. And that was that shit that was going to make you like, you're going to be shaken. I just recently, they didn't have the kind of Celsius I like. So I am trying this Alani. Apparently this is a big hit with teachers. So far, I've only had the cotton candy brand. This one's a sherbet swirl, but that cotton candy Alani, oh my God. Slap me in the tits and call me a size 8. I loved it. It was so good. That cotton candy. So I'm going to try the sherbet and tell you guys what I think. Ah, that's pretty good. Damn, who are these Alani people? They're killing the game. I kept seeing this, and my teacher friends drink it, and my little niece said, "All the teachers drink it." And I'm thinking, teachers, they know what's up, but I don't want to switch from Celsius. But this stuff it's pretty tasty. But the cotton candy is so far the best. Yeah. Care Bear. I think I'm pronouncing it right. It's Alani, just like that, Alani. That's what it looks like. They're not paying me. They probably should. So if you're watching Alani, I send your offer to joleenreacts@gmail.com. joleenreacts@gmail.com. It is, Danny. It's like candy. It is, but I'm telling you, the cotton candy one is so good. Shit, that shit's fresh. This is fresh. Oh, NW, you're like my husband. My husband Chell hasn't had a soda since we started dating. He was probably like 25, 26 years old. And now he's 41. Not me. I'm going to die with a Coca-Cola Classic in my hand. Okay? That's just how it's going to be. Screenshot it. Do you want to screen? Here, take your screenshots. If this is what I'm telling you, get the cotton candy one. The sherbet's okay. This is sherbet squirrel, whatever. But the cotton candy, oh my God. If you are a person who likes sweet stuff, it's going to change your life. It's going to change your life. Dang, NW, you are healthy. And you gave up energy drinks 10 years ago. I gave up coffee 14 months ago. What happened? What's going on? Who made you do this? Are you being held hostage? Why? What's going on, NW? Why you gotta do that? Love the nails. Thank you. Thank you. Like my little claws. All right. So back on it, you guys. Producer Prince has taken up my whole desk here. So yeah, we're just gonna treat Monday through Friday like a show. It's a show. It's our show. It's our little talk show. We're gonna make fun of stuff. We're gonna talk about stuff. We're gonna talk about life. We're gonna talk about pop culture. We're gonna roast shit. Just have a good time. All right, we're gonna try our best to have a good time. I've been watching more of that H3. I don't know if anybody likes that, but I do kind of like their format. They like just go live for hours. They talk about all kinds of stuff. Granted, they have a whole staff and all the things, but they order their lunch. I don't know if I can go live that long, and I have no helpers, but let's just see let's see if it works. Yeah. I like that you guys are here for it, letting the days go by. And then I will also chop some of these segments up and put them in little shorter version videos like I've been doing. So, oh no, DGF says energy drinks were giving me legit palpitations. I do love Celsius. My favorite Celsius is the blue one. I forget what it's called, but they always want to sell them. They don't just want to sell it in a pack of one kind, one flavor. They always want to add some other, and they'll throw like the shitty orange one in. Nobody wants the orange one. Get out of my face with that. You want the kiwi something. You want the blue Arctic Blue Rush or something. Nobody wants the orange. What are you, crazy? Nobody wants that shit. All right. Yeah, it's our little talk show. Yeah, Oprah, get out of here. You had your time. We're over you. Yeah, I don't know much about like the inner workings of the characters of Ethan, Klein, and all that, but I just like that they have a show on YouTube where they go live and they just talk about all kinds of shit. You like the apple Celsius? Oh, okay, I don't know if I've ever had that. I missed you too, Kelly Cal. Thank you. Ooh, Fuji. That sounds like a good one. Yes, the watermelon kiwi. Cami, that's another one of my favorites. Do a roast of Adam Lawley getting cross-examined on the stand. Karen, yeah, so we do have Karen Reed news. So I will be looking more into that because we have Proctor, Michael Proctor, the lead investigator. Stuff went down there. We also have, I just saw Microdots dropped a video also. If you're into like the Karen Reed stuff and you're not subscribed to Microdots, I'm sure you are. Definitely recommend you do. Their videos are just so well done. And so, yeah, the Karen Reed case is never ending. He just did a video on Sean Good. the dirty cop. So now we're at the point within Karen Reed, even though she's still in her civil trial, I believe, that they're starting to kind of, it seems like, look into some of these cops, these Canton, Boston cops, dirty cops. And Michael Proctor, word on the curb, I heard his wife left him. What?
No.
Because he was trying to get his job back. And they were like, no. You're horrible. No nudes. Remember that, Michael Proctor? And so stuff still coming out of there. Kelly Dever, the young lady that was so sassy during the trial. She was like, what? She doesn't have a job anymore. Ooh. Oh, you think Karen added her legal team to her civil? Huh. Yeah, former investigator Proctor. It seems so long ago, but it's like stuff's still happening. Yes, I saw Emily D. Baker. Thank you, Sheila. Well, we'll have to roast some of that. We might have to look into this Sean guy. And I saw that, who was it? Melanie Little was going over his testimony from 2024. So, she added, did she get rid of, did she have an Australian, Kelly Cal? Did she get rid of the Australian? Was there a New Zealand or a Australia? So Alan Jackson and David Yannetti are now in her civil case? What about Bob Alessi? I miss Bob. I miss him so much. We got to get caught up with what's going on. He was an Aussie. Okay. She got rid of him? Oh, this is crazy. It's crazy. What the heck is this little? Oh, it's a co-op. South African maybe? Okay. Alan is in the civil case? Shut the front door. Did this just happen? Good God, I can't take a week off. So much shit happens. Alan Jackson is in this. Oh, there. That's crazy. What about Yannetti? I miss Yannetti. I miss Bob Alessi. Okay, what could be more egregious? What could be more? Oh, so good. Okay, so Vanderpump Rules, you guys. I'm gonna react. I'm gonna watch the trailer real quick, and I can't play it because NBC Universal kind of sucks balls a little bit. Okay, and they are haters, and they will strike. Vanderpump Rules trailer. Well, I wonder, are they calling this like Vanderpump Rules season? Okay, here we go. Trailer. Meet the sexy new server. So I wish I could share it with you guys, but just, it's on YouTube. So you might be able to hear a little bit of it. But I just don't want to deal with NBC Universal because they are like so annoying. Okay.
Of servers. Vanderpump Rules is back with a new cast and a drama.
I'm watching it.
Trailer. Bravo drops a first look at the upcoming season.
First look.
And boss
Is that today?
Lisa Vanderpump is teasing the series refresh with the look at some mayhem. With my stuff, give me anything, but don't give me boring. Everybody, this is.
She says, with my stuff, give me everything, but don't give me boring. Oh, someone's drunk and already fell.
Like Venus Binkley and Angelica Jensen.
Their names are Venus Binkley. That's not a name. No, that's not your name. Venus Binkley? What are you in Hocus Pocus? Venus Binkley. Okay, this is just ET talking about it. I need the actual trailer. What are they calling this? Season 12. So we're really calling it season 12? Oh boy. These people are going to be a hot mess. I can tell. Put in the chat. Are we going to hate all of them? Okay, sneak peek. Your first look at Vanderpump Rules. It was posted 5 hours ago. You can go to the Bravo YouTube channel. And again, I'd love to share it with you. But they're haters. I'll play. Actually, you know what? I'm going to play the audio. I'm going to risk just the audio, but not the visual.
I am the
And don't you forget it.
Your man made out with my friends.
Rotten Hill. Tell me the truth. Tell me you were sleeping with Ariana behind my back.
You go your way, I go my way.
I regret never loving you.
It's funny. I did used to say, "Sir's where you take your mistress," but now it's probably where you meet her.
We're okay.
I've always said with my staff, give me anything, but don't give me boring.
Everybody, this is Angelica.
Oh my God.
I honestly work with idiots.
Do you think aquamarine is a great name for this cocktail?
Is it gay at all?
We want it to be gay.
That's what I'm saying. It's not gay.
Gay. I've worked here for 2 years. This is my family, and they're all telling me that they hate me. Natalie is really nice, and then she's crazy. Do you just not like me? Like, just tell me.
We're able to work, party, have sex.
Oh my goodness. Right here, right there?
I found a penis pump. Oh, what?
Penis pump. For a man that needs help.
Athletes stretch, I pump. You know, we all have a routine.
I find myself in coworker relationships pretty quickly. Hey, you know, I found your Hinge profile, and it says that you believe in monogamy.
And that wasn't updated. Part of why it's hard for me to commit. I get terrified about what about all the other chicks?
Shane was coming on to you again. Oh my God. Do I need to like stab you?
Shane's my boy. When it comes to bro code,
They were just filming at something about her for that one when she was like, "Do I need to stab you?" And so far, someone's got a penis pump. Okay. They're making
There
out.
was a boundary crossed with the way that you were texting him.
I felt backstabbed by you.
Venus is coming at our relationship.
I don't want to be friends with you.
Why now? Why now?
Okay, is Venus the guy with the long hair with the Pam Team Pro V?
There was a boundary crossed with the way that you were texting him.
I felt backstabbed by you.
Venus is coming at our relationship.
I don't want to be friends with you.
Why now? Why
That's
now?
how I feel right now.
See you later, brother.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. You can leave.
the dick pump thing, and you talked about it to
She
everybody.
showed me a video. I saw ass, I saw dick. I was traumatized.
You're a dumb bitch. Be very careful.
I'm tired of being the bad guy.
At the end of the day, the high
The
road,
high road is bullshit.
this is Sir. We're a family. They're not perfect, but they're mine.
This job is all I had. I had no idea.
I was scared of everyone because I was afraid of people finding out that I was gay.
Is this totally necessary?
Stay fried, Lisa.
Oh, me.
So we have a little under a month. First thought, okay, fine. I'm gonna watch it. I was gonna watch it anyways. We have a gay cast member, which have we before? I don't think so. Maybe two gay men. There could be more gay. That's my first. There could be more gay. Some of these chicks, I can't tell the difference between them. They look alike. The douchey guy, the Jax Taylor penis pump. Maybe he'll get hit by a bus. And then, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, it's probably better than nothing, and better, maybe, than obviously them bringing back the old cast. Right? Dreadful says family is kind of gross with this one. It's a little culty. It's a little culty. You guys, Care Bear says, boo, tomato. End up says Sheena burned the bridge. Sheena easily could have come into a role on Vanderpump. She could have been the trainer. She was like mini Lisa. But yeah, Sheena's out to be the villain, I guess, now. There you go, Steffi. That's positive. It's better than a root canal with no Novocaine, without Novocaine. So, okay. Yeah. So we'll see. That's where we're at there. Okay, speaking of there, let me just pull this down over here. We have Katie Maloney and Stassi Schroeder reunited. Apparently, Stassi has her own reality show coming out, right? And it's on Hulu. And the TMZ and the Queens of Bravo have still shots of them filming together. Stassi also did the little TikTok-y trend where it's like, bitches ain't shit and they ain't saying nothing. 100 motherfuckers can't tell me nothing. You know that one? So here, let me show you here. She had a little thing she did. Oops, let me show this again. And Katie was in it. And Bo was in it, obviously, because they're married. I think he kind of has to be in it, right? Okay, let's share this again. So, according to the Queens of Bravo and TMZ, spotted Katie Maloney and Stassi will reunite on Stassi's upcoming Hulu reality show. We won. I wasn't going to watch Stassi's reality show, but with Katie, I might. I say that I'll check out one episode and see what I think. So as you can see here, we got Stassi, we got Katie, we got some other people, some camera friends. And yeah. Anything else? No? Are you guys excited for this? Is anyone excited for this? This is what we're doing now. Is it like, what's this show called? Simply Stassi? I don't know. I have no idea. But if Katie Maloney's back on television, I might watch it. Why can't Katie get her own show? She's dating a rock star guy. She has short, cute hair and a podcast. Let's see what you guys are saying. If I paid for Hulu, maybe. What's the tea with Bo? Yes, I thought they were a break. There was some weird rumors, Rebecca, going around with Bo. And then they went, shh, hush, 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 hurry, hurry, darling, run to me. I want to feel ya. It was like Paul Abdul. Rush, rush. But it was hush, hush. And then they disappeared. She's got to make that money, honey. Right? I'd watch a Katie show. Katie just being emo in her 30s. Yeah, totals. I'd watch that shit. Care Bear says, nope, anything but Stassi. Oh, it's okay. Joshua says it's called Stassi. Is that what it's called? Stassi says. Yes. Thank you for reminding me, Brand. Sleeping with Sirens is his band name. I don't know how I feel about that guy. I saw, I hope the best for Katie. I hope she's happy. And her mom posted pictures with them. He's a little guy. I hope he's nice. I hope he's good enough for Katie. But I don't know how I feel about him yet. I don't trust him. He's got to earn my trust. That's all I'm saying. Dreadful says, I hope Katie's on it. I won't watch regardless. But I like to think she deserves a spot on one of these shows. Yep. If everyone is on the freaking, The Valley. Oh my God. They wrapped their filming. The Valley did for the new season. And I'll show you the pictures of that. David Cushmore, thank you so much for the super chat, sir. Says Green Bay Packers play the Lions on Thanksgiving Day. Oh, that'll be a good game. There you go. Two very iconic teams playing on Thanksgiving. What more could you ask for? David's always up on it. David knows. Joshua says that Katie and Stassi show would be good, like how Snooki and JWoww had a show together. I just don't think Stassi is, in my opinion, deserving of her own show. I don't know. I would rather watch it, like Joshua says, with Katie, like two besties for the resties who graduated from the early days of reality TV, working at a restaurant, all the things, now living their lives very differently. Obviously, you have Stassi with marriage and a kid, and you have Katie, went through a divorce, just dating, no kids, going to the emo shows. I think that would be interesting. Blah, blah, aka, what's her face? Lala. I totally forgot about Lala for a minute. She is on the season of The Valley, including Tom Schwartz. So, yay.
I heard actually mixed reviews on Jolene.
Oh, Jolene was excellent. What are they saying?
Jolene's thank you. Thank you, blah, blah. Thank you so much, blah, blah. I feel excellent. Anna says, I think Katie will also be on the new VPR here and there with something about her. I think you're right. Since we did see in the preview, in the trailer, that two of the cast members were eating at something about her. Sandy says Katie said on her pod that she's been with her BF. Good for her. And they just moved into. They did, Sandy. Well, congratulations, Katie. He still has to earn my trust. Okay, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. All right, now let's take a look at The Valley, which has wrapped filming. Sans Jax Taylor, thank the Lord. Okay, The Valley has wrapped filming for season 3. The cast celebrated Queen Michelle's birthday. This is according to Queens of Bravo on the Twitter, because they'll never be X to me. And Jasmine posted this on her IG story. So I don't know. Jasmine, oops, wrong one, Jolene. Come on. Get with it, girl. Smash that like if you haven't already. You guys are the best. Let me know when we hit 1,000 likes. So here's Michelle's birthday. Happy birthday, Michelle. All right. And then we have, I think it's this at Brittany's house, right? Because Brittany loves to throw the parties. Formerly Brittany and Jax's house. Michelle must have a Halloween birthday or around Halloween. You see the cameras there. You see Michelle there. You see Kristen Doty. Oh, I just feel like they did not need Lala, and they did not need Tom Schwartz. They just didn't. You know? No. They didn't need it. But here we are. Thank you. Like number 108. You guys got 209 watching. Can we get 209 at least right now? Kelly Kell says Karen still has her South African lawyer and Alan. 3 other lawyers dropped, and she added 4 from a new firm. Damn. Karen has it stacked. She does. Okay. So this is where we're at with them. They've wrapped. They haven't obviously said. I'm assuming spring we will get a Valley date, premiere date. I'm assuming. Okay, Jennifer Lawrence has, she always has the Bravo hot takes. Actress extraordinaire, Jennifer Lawrence. And well, listen, she has a new movie coming out. You guys, I saw the previews for this movie and it looks ass. It looks so depressing. It's her and the dude from Twilight, Edward, screaming at each other, and there's a baby there or something. I don't know. Probably not the best description of the movie, but I saw a couple of little previews and I was like, oh, why are we doing this? I just don't need to see any more toxic relationships. Honestly. It was just her and Robert Pattinson, aka Edward from Twilight, screaming at each other. Did you guys see that? I don't really know what it's about other than people having a baby who hate each other. Don't we see enough of that? I don't know who wrote this movie. I'm sure it's going to be Oscar buzz, but it looks horrible. First of all, Robert Pattinson, no. We're not doing that. We're not doing that, okay?
Boom. Roasted.
We're just not doing it. I just don't. No, we're not moving into like, now I'm the, serious Scream actor guy. And not Scream as in the scary movie. Oh, what's the name of this one? I better tell you guys at least the name. Jennifer Lawrence and Robert Pattinson. Okay. They are. Oh, the first article that comes up. Jennifer Lawrence and Robert Pattinson on Zoloft, method acting, and the anxious romance of Die My Love. Oh, yeah. The movie is called Die My Love. This better be a horror movie. This better be a horror movie. There better be some knifing. Because I just don't. This is like freaking Revolutionary Road, where Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet just screamed at each other. And I think he cheated on her with gay guys or something. And I was like, this movie sucks. It got all the awards. And everyone's like, it's beautiful. And then she ends up, leaving the earth. This just seems like bootleg Revolutionary Road. And right now, we don't need this. So it's called Die My Love. Lawrence plays Grace, A new mother and a writer, of course, a writer. All these writers write characters who are writers. How many people you know who are writers? Raise your hand. And if you do, how many people do you know who are writers? Like that's their career. 0. I've written scripts before, and guess what? I've created characters who are writers. For some reason, we all do it. We're like, and she's a writer. And the rest of the world's like, what does she write? Also, people don't read anymore. You know, there's no reading going on. Okay. Co-star. So she's a mother and a writer, while Robert Pattinson co-stars as Jackson. Oh, shit. IMDb's only giving it 3. IMDb's on my side. Okay. So Grace is a writer and a young mother. And she's slowly slipping into madness, locked away in an old house in and around Montana. We see her acting increasingly agitated and erratic, leaving her. What else does it say? Leaving her what? Oh my God. Okay, let me give you the summary over. They broke it into little parts, and now I clicked CL. Okay. We need like a rewind. Be kind.
I don't have any votes now.
I don't have any votes now. Okay. Grace, a writer and young mother, is slowly, why can't she be an old mother? Okay, Jolene, focus. Is slowly slipping into madness, locked away in an old house in and around Montana. What do you mean in and around Montana? Does the house move? Is it in Montana? Is it around Montana? Does she move to, there's multiple homes? That doesn't make any sense. We see her acting increasingly agitated and erratic. So does she have mania? What's going on? Leaving her companion, Jackson, increasingly worried and helpless. Oh, yay. So another movie about a crazy bitch, which really helps us women. And the poor guy that's left going, what's wrong with her? I don't know, hormones, perimenopause, menopause, just being a woman in general. Or the patriarchy. In a forgotten patch of countryside. Oh, Jesus Christ. A woman is battling her demons. Those better be real ass Buffy the Vampire Slayer demons. Embracing exclusion, yet wanting to belong. What the fuck does that even mean? Craving freedom from the baby. Wilt's feeling trapped, yearning for family life, but wanting to burn the entire house down. So she's going through a manic episode, or she has her period. Like, what's going on here? Given surprising leeway by her family for her increasingly erratic behavior, she nevertheless feels even more stifled and repressed. Motherhood, womanhood, the banality of love. I don't even know what that word means. The terrors of desire, the brutality of another person carrying your heart forever. Oh my God. So we have to watch hot people freak out like they're pretending they're normal people. Okay, I gotta look up banality. What the fuck does banality mean, you guys? Also, YouTube, don't demonetize me because I said a couple Effenheimers, okay? Banality, the fact or condition of being, or unoriginality. Okay. So she's, what? Okay. All right. Stifled, repressed. The unoriginality of love. The terrors of desire, the brutality of another person carrying your heart forever. Well, IMDb says this thing is worth 3 stars. They said, and that's being generous. They said this is a 6.5 out of 10. That's what they said. I want to love it because it seems like all women wrote it, but Sissy Spacek's in it. I love her. But who the hell wants to watch Robert Pattinson and Jennifer Lawrence scream at each other? You know, means kind of boring. Okay, that makes more sense. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Miss Diamond. Monotonous. Okay, I've never heard banality. I like it. I like it. That's solid 6.5 out of 10? I don't think so, right? Boringness. It's, very melodramatic. It's like the poetry I wrote in college. All my professors were like, you're very melodramatic. It's like, isn't that what poetry is? So I saw a clip of this, like I said, and they were just screaming at each other. And he was like, the baby's crying. And she's like, ah. And he's like, there's shit everywhere. And she's like, I don't care. And then he had his dog. His dog was barking or something. And he said, the dog's barking. She said, your dog. And right away, I'm like, I hate her now. Because it's everyone's dog. When there's a dog, it's all of our dogs. We have to protect the dogs. Oh my gosh. 6 is pretty good on IMDb these days. Really? I feel like if you got to be 7 and above. But okay, guys, I trust you guys. You guys are smarter than I, so I believe you. But yeah, something about the dog. She's like, it's your dog. Like, what? That's kind of like how it was trending for a while. I think we were still talking about, Big Brother a lot. But that Hassan Piker got caught with a shock collar. But some people thought he was too hot to be called out because he's got this adorable dog that sits just for hours in his streams, almost like an accessory. And you see him grab like a little thing and the dog's like, ah! He gets up and I'm like, okay, now I hate him. I hate him. I hate shock collars. Unnecessary. It's inappropriate.
It's inappropriate.
Oh my goodness. And that seems to be just going on and on and on. And the dog is beautiful. No dog deserves that. So, and then he came out and he was like, no, I don't do the shock part. I just do the shake part or something. I don't know. He was like, it's a shake and bake. And we're like, what are you talking about, Hassani? So it was during a live stream about less than a month ago, October 7th. His dog began to move from her bed. She has this little bed, like I said, where she sits. And she's always there. And I'm like, how does she stay there for so long? Dogs have to pee. They have to move. You see me. I got to take commercial breaks. I got to let the dogs out. Got to, see what's going on here. And then Piker, he reached off camera and looked like he pressed something, scolded the dog. And then the dog let out like a huge yelp and returned to her spot. He's like, God damn. Like he was just upset. Like you see him now, people have put compilations together of him just getting so mad at this dog. Being like, come on, she's just spoiled. She's a baby. And immediately, guess who he blamed, you guys? In this clip, he immediately blamed his mom. He's like, it's because my mom spoils her. Patriarchy. So again, the guy who says he's a feminist. The first person he blames, a woman. And his mom. Like, way to sell your mom out, dickhead. So he does this. And this poor dog, and people just went crazy, obviously. And then he's just been caught lying about it now, allegedly. I'll say allegedly. And denying it. And it's just vibrations. It's like a vibrator or something. It's a training collar. It's got an air tag attached. Okay. And people are like, but people, don't mess with dogs. Don't mess with animals. Don't, like little innocent. It's like kids, dogs, the elderly. No. People are going to look into this. So they zoomed in on the collar. They identified what kind of collar it was. And this like blinking light characteristic of a shock collar, the model. Then they pulled up old clips. So some people also noted that the part where the prongs would go was covered with tape in the model that he showed on stream, because he like showed the collar, suggesting that like he modified the shock collar. PETA weighed in, you guys, and they obviously condemned the use of shock collars as dangerous and downright cruel and urging positive reinforcement training. I know when we brought our dog Teddy, we went to a wonderful Brooke in Palm Springs. She does positive, gentle dog training, and it works wonders, So I know I was like, I'm going to come take that dog from this guy. But the fact that he immediately blamed his mom. He was like, oh my God. Oh my God. Yes, exactly. Children, animals, and other vulnerable groups need protection. Of course, we're going to react. And people are like, oh my God, these people are ridiculous. It's just a dog. It's not just a dog. Dogs are better than you. Okay. Dogs are better than us. It's just the way it is. Cats are better than us. All right. Yeah, they just want to please us. And this sweet dog literally sits there as he yaps as he makes a bajillion dollars just yapping. You know, this dog it's going to move. It's going to get up. Why can't the dog move? Because it messes up your perfect set? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Oh, I've watched Hassan. And I understand there are people who are just like, oh, he does more good than bad. No, I'm sorry. If you're treating your dog like that, I don't care. I don't care. Because I've watched Hassan. Of course I've watched Hassan. Of course. Who hasn't watched Hassan? You know? So I was just like, ugh, douchey. The Randall girl says it is cruelty towards dogs who don't understand, right? Just like get a dog watch. The dude makes a lot of money. Okay. As a political commentator, you know, he's probably, I think he considers himself like a democratic socialist, you know, most likely. And so as like kind of like a left commentator and reaction and all the things, he's very popular. You can afford to get yourself someone to like watch your dog when you're going live or something. You've never heard of Hassan? Let me show you who he is. Hassan Piker. Hassan Piker. Okay. So he's an American online streamer. All right, oops. Let me pull it up here. And he's an American online streamer, influencer, and left-wing political commentator. His streams typically consist of political and social commentary, gaming. He's on Twitch, media and media consumption. As of 2025, Piker is the 21st most subscribed channel on Twitch. I mean, he's like a big deal. He's 34 and he's 6'4". So it is difficult for people to criticize tall men these days. But I was like, criticize. When it comes to dogs, I don't care. I don't care if I agree with your politics. I don't care if you're cute. I'm still going to be mad at you. All right? And just fix it. Just be honest. Be like, yeah, I did the shock collar. That was bad. That was wrong. What's wrong with me? I'm going to do better. You guys have never seen this guy before? No. Hassan, let me show you his dog. Oh, Hassan Piker dog. His dog's my favorite part about him. His dog's name is Kaya. And she's so cute. Hopefully this comes up here. A bigger picture of the two of them. No, I don't think this is a good one. And she's so cute. So that's the dog. That's his little dog. Right? You got to be very careful. Really, Evelyn? You've never heard of this guy before? Maybe it's because he is. I mean, there are lots of his stuff is on YouTube, but I don't know if he has his own dedicated YouTube channel since he mainly does Twitch. But I assume he would have like a YouTube channel that would. I would assume he'd have his own YouTube channel that would have like his clips on it, or he probably can't cross stream because Twitch will get mad at him. He does. Jonathan have a YouTube? Okay. Yeah, I mean, he's very popular. He's like, there's like Brian Tyler Cohen is also popular. But he's more on YouTube as far as being a like progressive political commentator, you know? And then there's also, what's that guy's name that's married to Crystal Ball? Kyle something, as far as like dudes that do this sort of thing. And Hassan is pretty popular. Okay, that's his channel. Hassan. Okay. I like Brian too. I've never seen Brian use a shock collar. Sweet C. Yeah, Brian's very Brian, I like Brian. I like Brian Tyler Cohen. And he is a totally different feel than Hassan, because Hassan is more Twitch, kind of young, you know. I don't know. Brian just comes off a little more, I guess, traditionally professional. I guess there's also David Pakman is a popular YouTube. If we're just looking at dudes, that would be in kind of the same category as Hassan. So don't be embarrassed, Lady Jane. It's okay. You know, I only know because I don't even know why I know. I just know. I've just known about him for a while. But look at this baby Doog. This baby Doog is so sweet. So here he is dressing up. So it's like, you love the dog. That's clear. But like, just let's not do a shock collar. Let's just not do that. Look at this big Doog. Look at this big baby. That's a beautiful Doog right there. Jonathan says Hassan is a great way to get your straight bro dude friends to
She's
get
just
more
a lap dog, little baby.
Yeah.
I cannot believe
He's in
how
the
much
list.
bigger she's
Pac-Man's in the
gotten.
list. Dreadful. He's one of the people. They make me sad too.
Okay.
They make me sad too. But isn't that baby adorable? So that was trending for a while. And obviously, you know, speaking of H3, Ethan Klein got on that because Ethan Klein and Hassan were friends, became enemies. It's a whole thing. If you want to jump down that rabbit hole, I was down it for a while. It was crazy. All right, back to Jennifer Lawrence. Let's see what she's saying about Bravo. But those are the things while Big Brother was going on. I was seeing some of this stuff and I'm like, oh my God, no. And I think the ladies from Jen from the podcast I like, oh my gosh. Now I'm like, the I've Had It podcast. Okay. Jen was on, I think it was it Jen that was on it? So the I've Had It podcast, which is a podcast. I love these ladies. They're awesome. And so it's, Angie Pumps Sullivan and Jennifer Welch. Jennifer was on Hassan's stream. And she even commented that maybe his collar was too tight at the time. So that all the worlds were kind of colliding there. But if you're looking for two funny, progressive, like tell it like it is, don't give a shit who they piss off, you got to watch their I've Had It podcast because they're so good. So that maybe you've seen. Well, no, if you don't know, you haven't seen that. So Angela said, did you know that some dogs will whine when the vibration happens? Maybe not. Judgment based on clips is shameful. No, that's kind of what we do over here. It's commentary and judging. So I get that you like Hassan and I get totally, and you have every right to be like, no, I believe him. It's just vibrations. I don't necessarily believe him. There's just vibrations. So that's where I'm at. And I think he could do better because he got such a sweet baby. And what's the big deal if the baby moves? The dude is streaming for hours upon hours upon hours. Like I have one dog here, Buffy and Teddy are out in the hallway. I have a cat here, another cat downstairs. I don't expect them to stay in the same spot the whole time. I think that is not reasonable to your pet. It's just not. And he has one dog. I have 3 rescue dogs and 2 cats, and somehow I've never had to shock them or vibrate them. I don't know. Not saying it's better, but I am saying it's better. So, there you go. Even Jen came out. Yeah, Alexander says, even Jen came out and talked about how they clipped that to use in the narrative against Hassan. But I've Had It girls are friends with Hassan and have spoken on behalf. Yes, Jen, Jennifer did come out and say that when she was there, she felt the dog seemed really loved and well taken care of. And he very much could be, but it's still, people are still going to be pissed if there's a shock collar involved. Some people are still going to be pissed about it. Me being one of those people. So it seems a little more ego-based, not the dog's comfort and quality of life. It's a long time to ask your dog to sit there and not move and just be on this bed. And some people will say, well, that's a well-trained dog. But if you're talking hours, 4, 6 hours, 3 hours, that's insane. Can you sit that long? Like I got to move. I got to shake. I got to shimmy. You know, that's why I got a standing desk. Granted, I haven't been standing a lot, but that's just not my way at all. Kelly Cal, thank you so much for the super chat. Have you seen the YouTube channel Reality Show Updates? They make up news. A video was titled, Finally, Vince divorces Morgan and marries Paul. No. Another one about Ashley too. What is... We might have to look this up. Angelo, I'm not saying Ethan Klein is perfect. I'm not even picking Team Ethan, Team Hassan. I was just pointing it out, Angelo. I don't know. I get it. I understand. There's problems on both sides. I'm team me over here, but those are problems with the patriarchy over there. Okay. Kelly Gal, what is this called? Oh my gosh. We gotta look at that. My thing is, I'm never gonna go just because I like someone, you know, or think they do. I'm never gonna not have a critical eye at someone. I'm not gonna be blinded because they're like my favorite team or something. I don't think just because you like someone that they're above criticism. I think that's healthy. You know, no one's asking you to like go cancel the dude, but I think it's okay for people to say that's fucked up. Like, I don't like that. Let that baby move off that bed. All right. Okay. What is this channel called? I gotta see this. Reality. Is that so? The channel is called Reality Show Update. Is it AI? Because so many of those AI channels are like, oh my God, what a mess. Okay, I found Reality Show Update. Where did you find this? They have like 200 subscribers. Yeah, it's disturbing, Jay. It's disturbing. Oh, Lucy said the Hassan did not shock that dog. She said the dog comes and goes. It just seemed it seems sus. From videos I've watched, the dog normally it just like stays in a spot. But maybe it moves sometimes. I hope it does. It's a long time to ask a dog to stay put. It just was heartbreaking to hear it go and see him like touch something and you're like, what? I don't know. Seems like a lot. All right. I hope that's true, Lucy. And thank you for the update. We appreciate it. We'll move on from them and we'll just agree to disagree. I thought it looked sus and shitty. And if you use shock collars, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. Okay. So this reality show update, we got to just take a look. We got to take a look at what Kelly Cal sent us here. You guys, it looks a little too fun, and see if this is the AI. Because you see these AI videos and they don't even know how to pronounce words. It's like, Jonathan says, I've watched thousands of hours of Hassan's stream, and yes, the dog comes and goes, and he does not shock his dog. Does not. So, not Lucy hates dogs. No, don't fight with each other, you guys. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We'll hope that, you know, everything's good now with the pupperoo and all the things. All right. Yeah, once is too much. Once is too much. Agreed, Rando. All right. So here's the channel, and it says Big Brother Office Catches Fire. What? Big Brother Office Catches Fire. Brianna Reigns and Vince Pinero are evicted. Oh my gosh. Big Brother finale. Morgan Pope divorces Vince Pinero, and it's Sydney Sweeney. Keanu Soto finally marries Kelly Jorgensen. I gotta watch that one. All right, give me a thumbs up if you can hear the audio on this. Okay, guys, once I start playing it.
Big Brother 27's Keanu Soto reacts to America's favorite
Hear
player
that?
win. Explains his vote for Ashley over Vince. Exclusive. Keanu Soto didn't walk out of the Big Brother 27 house with the $750,000, but he did win the hearts of viewers as he was crowned America's favorite player. The fan favorite secured a whopping 65% of the vote, something he's still processing in the hours after the finale. Yeah, I feel fantastic. 65%, that's a lot. That's a lot, Keanu exclusively tells Men's Journal. It means everything to me, honestly. Just to know that my true, authentic self shined through and everyone appreciated me for who I am. I may not have one in the traditional sense, like you said, but I definitely feel like a winner. 65%, like I said, is a lot. So I don't know how many people voted, but that's still a high percentage. Throughout the season, the 33-year-old personal trainer says he assumed the award might go to former winner Rachel Riley given her huge fan base. All throughout the season, we were like, well, America's favorite player might as well just go to Rachel. She came in here with a huge fan base,
First of all, the video is supposed to be about Keanu marries Kelly. And they're not even showing Keanu. They're showing Vince and Ava. The AI is... This shit is the devil.
Explains. But yeah, a couple of the interviews that I had coming in, a couple of my exit interviews, even with the CBS folks, they made me feel good about the type of game that I played. So I had a feeling that I was at least being perceived relatively well. So I was like, oh, maybe. And then once Julie Chinmunvez told me that her son was rooting for me, I was like...
So then Julie Chinmunvez. I was being perceived quite well. And then Julie Chinmunvez. Chin? Oh my... I will say, though, you are right. The titles are so ridiculous. Rachel Riley finally married Riley Jeffries and divorced her ex-husband. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Lordy. What's this one? Big Brother 27's $3.5 million jackpot goes to Keanu. And Will Williams. Oh, they got Will in a hospital bed, you guys. In the in the thumbnail. Will Williams was finally stabbed by his ex-wife. That's too far. That's you ain't stabbing Will.
It's inappropriate.
Will is a godsend. Oh, they got Morgan getting arrested. Morgan Pope arrested. Big Brother 27 will not be shown on TV. Morgan Pope arrested. Oh my God. It would be better if they just did this sort of stuff as satire with real humans. And really just did like funny videos like, what if in this reality these things are true? That could be funny. But then just adding shitty AI voice to it, it's like, no. I know, finally, Kitty. Really? Finally? Oh boy. That's rough. That is rough. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Kelly Cal. Send me more craziness. If you guys ever see anything crazy, funny, send it my way. Okay? Tag me on Twitter. Tag me on Instagram. Send it to joleenreacts@gmail.com. I'll gladly look into weird, funny shit. Okay, let's hear this. Jennifer Lawrence finally, what she has to say, her Bravo takes, and then we'll react to that, and then we'll move on. We'll move stories. So, and I know we got a spicy chat today, but you're all welcome, and all your voices, are appreciated. So I understand we're not always gonna agree with each other, right? Okay. Let me share this here. Jennifer Lawrence. Where did you go here? Okay. So shout out to Bywig Hello Drama at Housewives Hub. Has Jennifer Lawrence talking about her Bravo takes. Let's hear it, Jen, in the Screamy movie.
So I wanted to ask you if you have any burning questions for anyone, including Andy.
Oh my God. Well, I think that we've got to really nail down whether or not Lisa Barlow is the one that leaked it. I think she was, but we've got, we need Heather to come in with receipts, timeline, proof. And I think that Tamra is the most toxic of everybody. Sorry, Tamra, but you are. She keeps trying to pass off Shannon and all this stuff, and Shannon's just kind of I hear the Bravo music, and it's I feel like Tamara's really behind the scenes, she and Lisa Barlow should get together and start a hidden account or something.
I'm hosting panels. I know. So I'm seeing everyone.
Oh, God.
So I wanted to ask you if you have any burning questions for anyone, including Andy.
Oh my God. Well, I think that we've got to really nail down whether or not Lisa Barlow is the one that leaked it. I think she was, but
I apologize. That was very boring. That's my bad. I should have listened to it beforehand.
It's inappropriate.
Lisa Barlow and Tamra. Yeah, very problematic. Okay. Shit stirs. But that was kind of boring. Minus the Shannon impression was pretty good. But other than that, that was pretty boring. Okay. And even you, Angelo, even you. Yes. You thought it was not bad? Okay. I was like, oh God, I've bored these people. I bored them. Now my computer's like, lady, you have too many tabs open. You're going too much. You're doing too much, lady. Okay. So let me just close some of these tabs. Smash that like if you haven't already. You guys are beautiful pumpkin spice babies, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Okay. Let me shut this down. Got too many pictures. They're like, you opened up too much stuff, Jolene. Calm your pop culture boner. That's basically what it's telling me right now.
They wanted someone who was good at pretty much everything. And because it's going to be on the news and on TV and stuff, I don't want to brag, but I think they wanted someone decent looking.
I think they want someone decent looking. Shout out to Jamae. And shout out to this lovely lady.
How did you become a witch?
I was born weird and stayed that way.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of the origin story for all of us witches. You were born weird and you just stayed that way. All right. Moving on. We're moving on from all of that. There we go. Moving on. And something I heard recently, you guys, did you know MTV was paying Rob Deerdeck or whatever his name is, that skateboarder dude? You know how it was only ridiculousness on forever? You would turn on MTV and you would only see the show Ridiculousness. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. How often ridiculousness is on. They were paying him $32 million a year.
It's inappropriate.
To go, whoa, crazy, to other people's videos. That's insane. He was getting $60-some thousand an episode, and they did a bunch of episodes. And I think that show, they said, was on for how many seasons? He was making $32.5 million a year hosting Ridiculousness. And that shit was on for years. That show sucked. Anybody else? Are you with me? That show sucked. It was bad. It was really bad. That was a bad show. It never made me laugh. It never made me smile. It made me angry. It made me aggro. It made me roid out. It sucked. Right? What a waste of money. But man, get your money. I mean, that's crazy. I saw a guy on Twitter talking about that. I'm like, holy shit. That's insane. Okay. We have so much to talk about. All right. We'll talk about that in a minute. Okay. First, let's go to, we have to take a look at freaking Morgan on God 101. I haven't watched it yet because I wanted to save it to be with you guys. And let me know if my computer is being kind of slow because it feels like it's working overtime right now. And it's appearing slow on my end. So let me know in the chat. But Morgan was a guest on God 101. We know Morgan has been very, she's been, I don't want to say picky, but she has been, what's the better word? What's selective? We'll say selective with who she talks to postseason. Okay. So she did God 101. Yeah. Oh, yeah. B. Nickel, your favorite player. Your favorite player. She's on the God to the 101. And that, did it come out today? Oh, it came out yesterday. All right, you guys. So we got to roast this shit. We got to see what's going on. All right. So there she is. Morgan. Wasn't Julie Chen talking shit about Morgan? I don't know. Avoidant, Danny. That's a great word. She's being avoidant, selective, discerning. Evelyn, that's a wonderful word. Oh, you guys are like better than a thesaurus over here. All right, I'm gonna play it, and let's just react. I'll be pausing. So if you want to watch the whole thing, you have to go to, where do you got to go? Okay, not here. Get down.
Now I was already kind
You
of.
got to go to, I think Julie has it, or who posted this? Let me see. See You When I Want, which is actually a great little channel here. And I'm going to give that a thumbs up. And they post a lot of like Big Brother content. And if you miss like someone, or like CBS show content, if you miss their live streams, they repost it. Because I think Julie only puts this maybe in podcast form and then on her social media. So let's just take a listen. Again, I will be stopping for commentary.
Figuring out who I wanted to take to the end. And Ashley was the one.
Not a Big Brother.
That skipped ahead.
Welcome to 101 on God 101. Our guest today is Comp Beast Morgan from Big Brother 27. Morgan, welcome.
Thank you, Julie. I'm so excited to be here with you. This is exciting.
We are so pleased to have you here. There's a lot to catch up on. A lot of Big Brother chatter. Yep. But before we get to that, first, God.
Yes.
How were you raised to know God? What is your relationship like with him?
So I actually had a very rocky relationship. And I always love talking about this because I feel like a lot of people assume that anyone who is a follower has had like this perfect relationship with him. I was very up and down. I had a lot of people who were telling me certain things growing up that I wasn't sure was true, or like, oh, you have to do this if you're going to be a child of God, or all this. And so
that's weird. A rocky relationship with, I've never heard that before. We're really rocky. Me and the Lord, the God, we've been on the rocks. Okay. I'm going to speed it up to 1.2.
Raised Christian. My mom was raised Catholic, so she was very adamant about, giving us our little children's Bibles and praying before we went to sleep. But as I got older, I had a lot of things that I was going through in my life where it kind of made me question God and be like, why is this happening? Like, why am I going through this? So I kind of had like a rocky relationship. And then as I got older, I started realizing that my relationship was based on what I poured into him and not like me expecting things back from him.
Did you guys see Julie's eyebrow go up? When she said, I had a rocky relationship with God. Julie was like watch her eyebrow on the left. All right. Not happy. Just like my husband Chella saying, look at Julie. She's like, what the F?
Up and down, I had, and I always love talking about this because I feel like a lot of people assume that anyone who is a follower has had like this perfect relationship with him. I was very up and down. I had a lot of people who were telling me certain things growing up that I wasn't sure was true, or like, oh, you have to do this if you're going to be a child of God, or all this. And so I was raised Christian. My mom was raised Catholic, so she was very adamant about, giving us our little children's Bibles and praying before we went to sleep. But as I got older, I had a lot of things that I was going through in my life where it kind of made me question God and be like, why is this happening? Like, why am I going through this? So I kind of had like a rocky relationship. And then as I got
You see that eyebrow? Did you see that eyebrow? She was like, you could talk shit on my God? She was like, nothing you could buy could make me tell a lie to my God. Julie says, I gave my God my word of honor to be faithful. And I'm gonna. Like, Julie. Oh, Morgan. Julie Chin is not happy right here.
older, I started realizing that my relationship was based on what I poured into him and not like me expecting things back from him. So I just started kind of being more open and praying and being like, hey, like in just talking to him the way I felt comfortable with. Like, I used to think that you're supposed to pray a certain way, that you're supposed to act a certain way. But there'd be times I'm like, hey, God, it's me again. I don't really know what's going on, but I kind of need you right now. And it was when I started just kind of being myself and just opening up, I started seeing more of him. And so, now in, 34 years of age, like I have a great relationship with him. I pray all the time. I mean, as people probably saw in the Big Brother house, I prayed every single day. Even before in sequester, I was praying all the time. And I just feel like my relationship with him is what keeps me grounded and helps me understand that no matter what I go through, like he says, he gives his strongest battles to his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers. So I always remind myself that like, no matter what I go through, like God is always with me. And that is something that I just love and cherish so much.
Being that in the Big Brother house, you are cut off from the outside world and technology. And the only book that's allowed in there is the Bible. Did you feel that downtime allowed you to deepen your relationship with God and maybe study his word?
I actually didn't even know we could request a Bible until I saw some other house guests request the Bible. I'm like, oh my God, that's so brilliant, but I also am a gamer and I was just gaming. I was just like wanting to game, wanting to make it to the end. And so I would just take my time and just pray about my journey, what I hope for. Even before competitions, I always prayed for no injuries with anybody because I know that can happen. I also, got a little injured sometimes. So I'm like, let's make sure no one else has to do this. Like I always prayed for the benefit of the people in the house because I thoroughly believe that if people are playing their best game, I'm going to play my best game. So I used to always pray for safety, for like confidence, for assurance. And I always used to pray for whenever I wasn't competing, that whoever was meant to win the competitions would be best for my game. And I never wanted to pray against anybody because I feel like everyone deserved to be there. Everyone deserved to win the competitions. Everyone deserved to win the money. So I just always led with, God, this is your plan. Whoever's meant to win is going to win this game. And I'm okay with that, whether it's me or not.
Since leaving the Big Brother house, what are you praying to God about these days?
Now I'm just more so praying about, managing life in a better way. Like, when I was coming out of the house, there was so much commotion, like, positive,
Okay.
negative.
I have watched a lot of God 101 episodes. We've watched quite a few in here. Never has Julie had to stay silent for so long. Morgan is really speaking in chapters to Julie. Julie's rethinking the whole structure. She's rethinking God 101 in general. She's like, oof, this isn't what I wanted. This is a lot of talking. It's a lot going on here. Yeah, B. Nichols says praying that Kelsey doesn't see her. Sneaking in and out of Vince's. Allegedly, you guys.
I don't have any phones now.
Okay, it's just allegedly. This is God 101. Put some respect on their names or something. I don't know.
I've dealt with it all, and so I'm just praying for, like a strong heart, like a strong mind, like keeping my peace and just having him reminds me that like I know who I am and people who know me or people who want to know me will take the time to do so. And just to know that like this was a game show. It was only 3 months out of my life. It doesn't define who I am. It doesn't define anything.
Busy Blue saying she was reading the Bible and praying to God as she was taking and rubbing on that woman's man. Not rubbing on that woman's man. That woman's little Mario brother.
thing, not even my relationship with God. It just was a chapter in my life, or even like brief chapters. Yeah, it wasn't even like a full book. It was a little chapter in my life. And so I really just pray for that. And I also just pray for fruition. Like I'm excited to see what Big Brother does for my life, like where it takes me. I mean, who knows? Maybe you'll see me again, Julie. Like who knows?
So that means you would be willing to do it again if asked?
Yeah, I would. I mean, you saw I'm a gamer girl. Like I gamed all the time. I don't even think, I mean, I think there was like a small amount of time that I actually slept in the house. As crazy as it was, I love to game and I love the show. I watched it when I was a kid with my mom, you know, like we grew up being like Julie Chen, like we were obsessed and we love the show. So yeah, I think if I was ever asked back, I would definitely consider it.
Would you do anything differently?
That's a great question. I feel like I would keep more of my cards closer. I think a lot of times I shared a lot of cards that I didn't necessarily need to. And I think I would still be very honest and loyal because that's just how I am. But I feel like there might be some times where I would be maybe a little bit more deceptive, but I don't know. Cause like, for example, when I told Rachel to her face, I was going to put her on the block. I was like, Morgan, why did you do that? Like, hello, are you crazy? But it ended up working out because she ended up knowing that like, because I was honest with her, she wanted to work with me after in the judges. So it's like, I think the only thing, that I would do differently is kind of keep my cards a little closer.
Oh my God, how long? Normally these God 101 episodes are short. They're like little Bible bites, but this one is, how long is this thing? 20 minutes. It feels like it's already been 20 minutes. We're only at 6 minutes. It's just a lot of talking. Perplex says the pillow barrier was the Bible Belt. You guys are killing me in the comments. They should have put the Bible in between them instead of the pillow. You can't get a boner through the Bible. You can't. It's physically impossible, but you can get a boner through a pillow. Okay? And that's just science. And God made science. So don't get mad at me. All right? Oh boy.
And yeah, I think that's actually the only thing I'd probably do differently.
Do you wish you did anything differently this season? Is it holding the cards closer? Is it not aligning with certain people?
I think what I wish I would have done a little bit more like earlier in the game, like probably before week 6, was really try to maneuver and create my own relationships in a stronger way. Like I just relied on my social game and I felt like I had a great social game. I never had anybody have like true problems with me, but I feel like I would have loved to actually go in and really talk game with people rather than being a little bit more like, oh, I'll let them come to me because I know how I game. Sometimes I can be very intense and be like, hey, like this is what we need to do. Like I can see this, like I can see all that. And so maybe I would have kind of done that just a little bit more where I wouldn't have been as because, when you hear people be like, oh, you can't trust this person, you're kind of like, ooh, that's not good. Where instead of like, maybe I'll take the time to figure out why people are saying that and then figure out for myself if that really is the case or not. So I think I would just be a little bit more conversational with game for sure.
Have you kept in touch with anyone from your season since leaving?
Yeah, I've kept in touch with like quite a few. Like I talked to Rachel. I actually gamed with Keanu the other day and like everyone's loving that because it's like, of course, the two gamers in the house finally gamed together. I keep in touch with, well, so we were on the same team, but I did carry him. I am teaching him some things. And it's so funny. We were kind of like laughing because everyone in his chat was like, I can't believe, Morgan and Keanu are working together. I was like, guys, I tried to work with him in the house, and he thought I, wasn't about it. It's just funny. And it's nice, like being outside the house, connecting with people, like just like on a personal level, like we can put the game behind us. I think that's one thing I learned is like a lot of people, even like the viewers have a hard time understanding that like a lot of the decisions that are made in the game are game related decisions. They have nothing to do with like how we are as people or.
Raise your hand if you're tired of these Big Brother house guests telling us what we don't understand. I think the viewers don't understand. What does that even mean? What are you talking about? It's every time with these people. They take themselves so seriously. I'm just like, stop. You guys don't get it. You don't get it. You don't get it. Oh, well, yeah, we don't get it. We only watched the show more than fucking all of you did, but we don't get it. We don't get it. We only know. You didn't even know there were Bibles in the house. Hello, season 10, Dan, even before then. Like, that's just like a staple. The only book you can read, the Bible. Okay, or you can get the Quran brought in or whatever. No, we just know more about the show that you played. I'm so tired of these losers, no offense, all offense, talking down to us. Like, stop talking down to us. Yes, the audience just doesn't realize. Oh, we know. Busy was the same, Julian. People watch the live feeds all day, but yeah, we don't get it. We don't get it. This is new. What? Tell us, all recruited one. I'm so tired of reality TV people talking down to us and taking themselves. I was just telling my husband Chad about this, like taking themselves so seriously. I'm like, shut up, please, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up.
That's my opinion!
Shut up. That's what I say. All right. Oh God. Okay.
Or how we feel about people, but it is crazy, and I encourage everyone to apply if they are very interested in seeing how it goes, because it's crazy.
Well, then you too, because you didn't apply. Did you apply? Because I could have sworn you were recruited. Did you apply? I encourage everyone to apply. You know, it's crazy. You won't even watch your season. You don't even know what's going on. The problem is a lot of these people do apply, and then they recruit people who know nothing about the game, but we're the dumb ones. Okay, thank you.
Okay, Julie, would you ever play Big Brother?
No, I'm not cut out for it.
I was like, yeah, you're like, girl, I'm the host, and I'm going to keep it that way. As you should.
Maybe a younger version of myself, but
yeah,
no.
I feel like you'd be so good at it, though.
But I'd have the biggest target on my back if
you would. People be like, or maybe people like, God, you guys, we can't touch Julie. Like, that's Julie. We can't. Maybe it's like this unbeknownst immunity. Like, no one can touch the head of Julie Chen. So funny.
Now, in the house, your best friend was Vince.
Yeah.
You were very close. What has happened to?
What the fuck was that? In the house, your best friend was Vince. Yeah. 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 Why you say it like that? Yeah.
Touch the head of Julie Chen. So funny.
Now, in the house, your best friend was Vince.
Yeah.
Yeah. She wants to know, are you hooking up? What's the October conversation? Have you seen each other? Because we know Vince has now hung out with Paul. You're hanging out with Paul about merch. What's going on?
Close.
Yeah.
What has happened to that friendship since leaving the house?
Oops, I muted her instead of me. Sorry, guys. Okay, rewind a little bit. What's happened, Julie said?
Your best friend was Vince.
Yeah.
You were very close. What has happened to that friendship since leaving the house?
Yeah, so we talked like briefly on finale night, and just kind of, obviously knowing that like we were going to have some time apart just to kind of get back to our usual lives and kind of see like what comes from that. So we haven't spoken, but I did tell him finale night, like, you know how to find me. I mean, we live in a world where social media is everywhere. Like, it's not going to be hard to find me. And if he feels like our friendship is something that he wants to have outside of the house, then I'm more than happy to have that friendship with him.
Okay. Had you won the final HOH, who would you have taken with you to the final two, and why?
Huh? Let's see let's listen to that again.
For our usual lives and kind of see.
Else, your best friend was Vince.
Yeah.
You were very close. What has happened to that friendship since leaving the house?
Still hugging?
Yeah. So we talked like briefly on finale night, and just kind of, obviously knowing that like we were going to have some time apart just to kind of get back to our usual lives and kind of see like what comes from that. So we haven't spoken, but I did tell him finale night, like, you know how to find me. I mean, we live in a world where social media is everywhere. Like, it's not going to be hard to find me. And if he feels like our friendship is something that he wants to have outside of the house, then
He's pregnant. You know he's knocked up. That's why he went to Paul for support. Vince is pregnant, you guys. He's up the spout. It's Morgan's baby. Allegedly. Obviously. Everything we say is true, except for the parts that are false. Everything is alleged and for entertainment purposes only.
Allegedly.
Okay, Morgan. I told him if he wants to be friends, he can be friends. You know where to find me. He doesn't follow me on social media. We're both hanging out with Paul, but separately, duh.
more than happy to have that friendship with him.
Okay. Had you won the
Julie, you're supposed to be a reporter, a journalist. Remember, Julie? Press. But again, Julie doesn't watch the show. She doesn't watch the feed. She doesn't know what's going on. They give her a binder of what happened and she reads it before she goes live. Interns do the PAs do all the work for Julie. And then she just reads through it. Okay, what happened? Okay, who's America liking? Okay, what's America thinking? Or what are the feedsters thinking? Okay, I'm going to do the opposite of that. So I can be on the wrong side of history. Okay, cool. Awesome. No pushback. Nothing.
final HOH? Who would you have taken with you to the final two and why?
I would have taken Ashley because if I'd won the final HOH, that would have given me 3 HOHs on top of my veto wins. And I feel like someone like Vince could have potentially won and beat me because to me, someone who lies and manipulates and makes it to the end.
Yes.
No, it's okay. I love that song, by the way. It's such a great song.
That's in case it's my child calling me.
Oh, okay.
It's not.
Julie has GNR, Sweet Child of Mine, as her ringtone. Julie, you dirty minx. You little, oh my God, Julie. Julie Chen. She's like, I once hooked up with Axl Rose. Don't tell God. But he saw. Les also hooked up with Axl Rose, so it's fine. We did it separately, but technically together. Oh my God. Yeah, Julie, that's Satan's music. Julie. I hope you prayed for forgiveness, girl. That's crazy.
But yeah, I think someone who lies and manipulates and still manages to not end up on the block, not have to win a veto. I mean, he did not have to win a veto. Like, vetoes are the most powerful things to win. They save your life. So if you're upsetting the whole house to the point where you don't have to win the veto because there's still bigger targets, I was very threatened by that. I was like, I don't see why people wouldn't vote for you. I'd vote for you. That's crazy to make it to the end on that kind of resume. And so I feel like taking Ashley would have been better for my game because we played very similar. We both had honest and loyal games. You know, we both had the same people that we were aligned with. We both had great social games. So I feel like it would have came down to people having to look at the Big Brother game as a whole, like me maneuvering and all that kind of stuff. Same thing with her. I feel like it would have been better for me to take her. Although I know a lot of people are like, well, you would have won by a landslide with Vince. I'm like, right. But like, I feel like the big move was taking out.
I love when Morgan, she talks enough that the stuff you say on the inside comes out and she's like, people said you would have won by a landslide with Vince. She's like, right? I know. Yeah, I would have.
Out my number one. I think it would have been better for me to take her. Although I know a lot of people are like, well, you would have won by a landslide with Vince. I'm like, right. But like,
right. Yeah. But like, who wants to win by a landslide? You know,
like, I feel like the big move was taking out my number one. I think that would have proved that I came to play Big Brother. Because when Rachel left, I told myself,
Evelyn, Julie just fell asleep. Did you guys catch this? Okay. Watch this. Julie's eyes are like closed and then she opens back up like you know, when you shake yourself awake, you're like, where am I? Oh shit. Crap. Okay.
Vince. I'm like, right. But like,
Julie's like,
I feel like the big move was taking out my number one. I think that would have proved that I came to play Big Brother. Because when Rachel left, I told myself this every single day when she left. When she gave us what I called the blueprint of winning the game, she said, you have to win HOHs, win vetoes, get blood on your hands, and make a big move. You people having to look at the Big Brother game as a whole, like me maneuvering and all that kind of stuff. Same thing with her. I feel like it would have been better for me to take her. Although I know a lot of people are like, well, you would have won by a landslide with Vince. I'm like, right. But like, I feel like the big move was taking out my number one. I think that would have proved that I came to play.
She's like, okay, yeah. Oh, that's a good move. That's great. Yeah, Vince, you move best.
Big brother. Because
Awesome.
when Rachel left, I told myself this every single day when she left. When she gave us what I called the blueprint of winning the game, she said you have to win HOHs, win vetoes, get blood on your hands, and make a big move. So obviously I won HOHs and vetoes, and the blood on my hands were Ava and Lauren's. And while they were both...
Julie doesn't care. She cares about God. Talk about how God did this, not you.
Like, you know, Ava was a great social competitor, and Lauren wasn't like, I mean, that girl...
Julie's like, which one was Ava? Which one? Was that the one that picked her nose, farted, and chewed like a beast? Is that... Okay.
Girl was incredible in comps. Like, she was so fun to watch. But
Julie's like, I don't know who these people are.
I knew that the big move for me was going to be Vince. I think if I sent Ashley home, people would have been like...
She's like, Vince? Oh, yes, Vince. I just asked a question about Vince. The little guy, mustache, Mario brother. Got it.
Morgan, that wasn't really a big move. Nothing.
Julie's like, when is this over? She's texting like on her phone, like, please end stream. I'm done. No more. Thank you. God. She's texting her sweet child of mine because he's a kid. So he's more tech savvy. She's like, how do I end? Lady won't stop talking. Not enough God.
No shade to Ashley, but more of like compared to Vince. This is somebody that you know, were working with him through his HOHs. Like, you taking him out would have been like, oh my God, Morgan took out Vince.
Julie's like, God? Okay.
We got to vote for this girl, you know? So I knew I was going to take like...
Poor Julie. She's exhausted. Look at her. She fell asleep.
I knew I was going to take out Vince.
She just had her eyes closed like this for a long time.
When we got Kelly and Lauren out, I was already kind of...
Julie does not care. She doesn't even know who these people are, Morgan. Oh my God. But you don't want to do the deep dive with Taryn? Julie has no idea. She's like, Kelly, is that the devil one?
Figuring out who I wanted to take to the end. And Ashley was the one person that I had already known at that time.
Julie goes, so where was your favorite place to put the Bible in the house? Was it next to your bed? Was it by the pool?
That if I could pick somebody to take to the end, it would have been Ashley.
And yet you kept that to yourself. You didn't tell him when he was...
I didn't tell him. I didn't tell the live feeds. I didn't tell the DR. I just kept it to myself. There was a lot of game moves that I just kept to myself because I know my brain and the way it works. And I think a million miles a minute. I'm a Virgo. I think of 20 million options before I even think of one.
Is that what Virgos do? Virgos sound off in the chat or the comment section. Is that what you do? Is she being true to Virgos?
And I'm thinking of everything. I mean, everyone saw me with the M&Ms. Like, people think I'm probably...
Oh, God, not the M&Ms. Just when you thought you were over the M&Ms.
Diabolical with having the M&Ms, but it's like a visual thing for me. But yeah, I didn't want to tell him because it's like, he's a friend of me, like of mine at the end of the day. And like, we connected on a human level and like our HOH lockdowns. And I just couldn't.
A human level or a horny level? That was inappropriate, you guys. We connected on an areola to areola.
Bring myself to tell him that I wasn't going. I just kind of hinted at it. And then I was just like, hey, like, it's the last couple of days. Let's just like hang out. Let's just kind of chill and talk about the game, how fortunate and blessed we are to be here. And the fact that like we even made it to the final three. Like, there are people who are in the jury house or at home watching us right now that wish that they could be in these seats right now. So let's just like enjoy that. Let's just be happy that we're fulfilling a dream that millions of Americans would love to be in the first place. So
Ashley won 6-1. You are the only vote that she didn't get.
Yeah.
Why did you vote for Vince to win and not Ashley?
She loves him.
I voted for Vince to win because I truly felt like the way he maneuvered through that game was very impressive. Like I said, I don't know how someone who can lie and manipulate.
She likes the way he moves. She's like, I like the way you move. Near. Once he took that pillow barrier away, she was like, I like it. I like him. He dresses like a skater. He's got skinny jeans and a mustache. And it tickled my feet when we were sleeping 69 style in bed together. I just like the way he moves.
to the point where people are angry with him, but not angry enough
now because he was my number one
to want him out of the house. I just
Julie's like,
couldn't.
this whole thing is just so disingenuous. I can't. They're like, ah.
I couldn't not think of it because I'm like, and also like us being a duo, we're kind of.
Sorry, I didn't mean to scream.
And you're a 34
No more duo talk.
crybaby who's unemployed and lives with his mom and dad. I'd zing you, but life beat me to it.
I don't have any phones now.
The truth hurts, zing.
We were a duo. We're the best duo. We were duoing. We dude. We were doo-doos.
Polar opposites. You have an honest and loyal girl and a
liar. Oh, Morgan said it. Morgan, correct. And I'm honest and loyal, and Vince is a low down, dirty dog liar.
lying, manipulative guy.
Did you hear that, Vince? The lady you wanted to be your girlfriend, Morgan, said you're a lying, manipulating guy.
I just couldn't. I don't know how someone who can lie and manipulate to the point where people are angry with him, but not angry enough to want him out of the house. I just couldn't. I couldn't not think of it because I'm like, and also like us being a duo, we're kind of polar opposites. You have an honest and loyal girl and a lying, manipulative guy maneuvering through the game together on opposite sides of the house. That's crazy.
You weren't on opposite sides of the house. You were together with Zach, working together. Yes, Vince thought he could work with Kelly, but so did Rachel. So did everybody. Like, that's not the truth. You act like it was some kind of like secret. Like Danielle and Jason or Dan and Memphis or something. We're at opposite sides of the house. You were always together. You literally never talked toward the end. You didn't even talk to other people. Oh my God.
And I just felt like the way he maneuvered through the game was just impressive. And obviously I have more of a bias in a sense of like,
I love that he just did what I said. And then we would hold each other hostage in the HOH room and stay up all night. Okay. Like the damn Young and the Restless. Okay. Or the somewhat Young and the Restless. All right. Like General Hospital up there. The Bold and the Boring. Just fighting, crying, talking in circle. And then circle jerked. And then he would do what I said.
With him. So I saw the moves he was making compared to maybe what other people did. Now that doesn't take away from Ashley. Her social game, like I said, when I nominated her, like great social game. I absolutely was very impressed by her social game. And like I said, too, when it was us three, I was like, if I could have picked my final three, this would have been my final three. So I was happy with any one of us winning. And I was very happy in general for Ashley winning as well.
Do you talk to Ashley? Ask her that, Julie. Ask her that. Renee, thank you so much for the super chat. Renee Lee says, I went to see the I've Had It ladies at the Y. Oh my goodness. In NYC. Had them sign my book and they couldn't have been nicer. They seem so cool. Those are two ladies that I actually want to be their friend. If they'd ever have me, I'd be their friend. I'm sure a lot of us would want to be their friend. Oh, that's cool. Thank you, Renee. I need to go see them live. But oh my gosh, Morgan.
You think she deserved to win over Vince?
I think deserved is.
She thinks Vince should have won still.
My final three. So I was happy with any one of us winning. And I was very happy in general for Ashley winning.
Well, remember, Morgan allegedly got mad at Ashley because Ashley didn't recognize, and the rest of the people there didn't recognize that she was the best player of the season. And she said that to Ashley. And Ashley was like, what? And got mad at her. Then Morgan's like, why are you getting mad at me? Then I'll be mad at you. Allegedly.
As well.
Do you think she deserved to win over Vince?
I think deserved is kind of a hard thing to say because I feel like anybody deserves to win this game. You know, like we all gave up our lives to come on this game. Just
even Adrian. Even Zay. Come on now, girl. Come on. Don't mess with us. Come on, girl. Okay. Not everybody. We're not inviting everybody to the party. All right.
You're terrible, Muriel.
Oh boy.
Just because they're very different games does not mean that he deserved it more than her. And obviously, like, she won 6-1, so people felt that she was more deserving, and that is a testament to
Okay, but what do you think?
her game.
Yeah, that was definitely a testament to her social game.
For sure. And jury management.
I mean, he betrayed
For sure.
a lot on that
Yeah.
trip. Ellie, Keanu,
Yeah.
Lauren, you know?
Yes, Lauren, for sure. And I think personally, if he would have just, like I told him all the time, just stand on business. Just stand there and be like, you know what? Yeah, I did lie. I did manipulate. I did all those things, and I made it to the end. There might have been maybe more votes for him. I'm really not sure, because I know for me, jury management was very important to me. I worked really hard to not only maintain social relationships with people, but like when I was saying my goodbye messages, that they would know about the judges, or they'd know why I'd make certain moves. So that way, like when they were in the jury house, I at least owned up to certain decisions that I made. So they're like, oh, okay, this makes sense why Morgan did that. Like Keanu, for example, could not understand why I essentially threw him under the bus. I'm like, I didn't throw you under the bus. You were coming from my ally.
I have to speed this up, and we got to talk about this. Oksana is saying, did you see BB Steph post about the cruise? All the alums have been talking about being a scam. Shut the front door.
Allegedly.
Can somebody link me to that, please? Because I have opinions on these cruises. Wasn't the one before a scam, but then there was one that wasn't, and the guy that originally ran it was a scam. Is it recent, or is it, because I remember some months ago the guy was scammy or something. Okay, I'm just going to say this once or twice or 5 times. Why would I want to go on a cruise with the Big Brother people?
Bored now.
No offense. There are players that I love, that I like, that I'm like, yes, awesome. Why do I want to be stuck on a boat with them?
Oh my God.
To do what? What am I going to do? What? Sounds like a fucking nightmare. Sounds like a fucking nightmare. People are like, Jolene, you should go on the cruise. What? Do you not know me? And people get excited. And God bless if you do. But no. No. And if you have went and you had a good time, feel free to share it.
It's inappropriate.
But fuck no. You couldn't pay me to go on the cruise. No offense, all offense, but you couldn't pay me to go on a cruise with reality TV people.
It's inappropriate.
Pay me to go on a cruise with fucking reality TV people.
It's inappropriate.
And I get some people like it. But or yeah, no. Okay, let's get through this and then we gotta look into that.
But you didn't know that they were my allies, so I had to tell him that I
had to speed this up.
Goodbye message, like Keanu, like, bro, I love you as a game player. I think you were great, but this is why we didn't align. So I think, and I don't know how his diary room or his goodbye messages went, or Ashley's, but I mean, obviously their diary room sessions must have been very impactful in positive and negative ways, considering the vote. So
Have you watched any of the show since getting out of the house?
no, I haven't watched anything. I've seen some clips that people have sent me, but I haven't watched any of the show. I feel like it's so weird. Like it's a month out of the show now, and I still feel like I'm in it. Like I feel like I just saw you on stage last night. You know, it's so crazy to kind of have like this weird time warp of a thing. Because some days I think, oh, I just saw Julie last night, and then the other times like, God, I saw her last year. Like it's just such a weird dynamic. So yeah, it's crazy.
Playing Big Brother change you as a person and or change you as a gamer?
Yes. I feel like as a person, like, because for me, I never thought it was right to talk about people on a personal level in a house. So whenever I would hear things, I'd always be like, you know, like, for example, there's a time where someone spoke about Ashley, and I was like, Ashley, what's wrong with Ashley being here?
I did like that about Morgan. She was like, no, Ashley belongs here. I did like that about Morgan.
You know what I mean? Like, what are we talking about? Like, this is a game. Like, what are we talking about? Like, I think a lot of people, when you're in the house, have to understand, like, this is a pressure cooker. It's designed for us to crash out on each other. But I wanted to make sure that I still was myself. Like I still stood up for things that I believed in, and I still made sure that people weren't speaking negatively on people. And I know a lot of times people are having a very hard time understanding the difference between game and personal. That is very hard for people in the house and people watching. You know what I mean?
Huh? It's not hard for us. Believe me. Baby girl. It's not hard for us. That may be hard for you guys. That's not hard for us. That's not hard for us. Why is that hard for us? Why is that hard for us? I don't understand. And for people of the family. Oh, I'm sorry, what? Why? Who said that? Who's making up these lies? Okay. Oh, I see the BB Steph thing. Okay, we'll watch that next. Yeah, big boys in here, big teddy. Okay, let's finish this out.
But yeah, I also feel like it's a game at the end of the day, and this game did change me, even as a gamer. Like I honestly want to game even harder. Like I even know when I come back, like I studied my players. I never even told the DR. It's funny. I think if I were to ever come back, I'd be a lot more chatty. I'd let America and the live feeders know what I'm thinking, so they know what I'm thinking instead of assuming what I'm thinking. You know, because it's like I studied my players. It's funny to call them my players. Like I'm in a game. I thought I was in like a real life video game, you know, and I'm like studying how people like to communicate, or like what people really like who likes, you know, to talk about their game, or who really likes talking about personal stuff, or people who like personal space. I was literally studying how people were to then learn how to communicate with them best. And it worked. I mean, it worked in my favor. My social game attests for that. So I think in general, it changed me. It also helped me understand that like people who come from all different walks of life, all different ages, like we are people and we have feelings, we have emotions, and it is okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to do all those things. And it's also okay to understand we're playing a game, we're lying, manipulation, you know, honesty, deception, like all that is normal. And it doesn't mean that like we should be judging people after the show is over. Like to me, once I left that door, Julie, I was like, okay, bye Morgan. Like, you know, bye Big Brother Morgan. Like,
Thank God for Hype Man Husband Chell RN coming in, giving us a little twerky twerk. All right. I can't listen to this anymore. I'm sorry. I can't. Thank you, Morgan. Thank you. God bless. God bless. God 101. God bless. Okay, we have one more thing we're going to talk about. And then tomorrow, I got a lot of stuff to talk about because we have to talk about Lily Allen. We got to talk about David What's-His-Face for Harbor or some shit from Stranger Things. We got to talk about Millie Bobby Brown. Dave, dog, don't show Dave's bunghole.
He's twerking.
No, but his little butt, he has a buns of steel. Can I see Dave this way? Hi, Dave. Not his butt, Joe.
Oh, sorry.
Hi, Davey. Oh, I love you. I love you, Davey. I love you so much. He's like looking back like, what is going on? Why are you making me twerk? Okay. Thank you, Carissa, for being a member for 6 months. Carissa Peterson says, no effing way Morgan went on. Oh, yes, she did. Lala and Christy, always good to see you. Chatty. She is more than chatty. Hearing her ramble has triggered PTSD. I'm seeing M&M's flash before my eyes, Laura and Christy Buffin Myers. Right? Dave Dog. He's the best. Okay. So we might have to get into that too. This Erica Kirk stuff is insane in the membrane. We got so much to talk about, you guys. Again, we got Karen Reed stuff. We got things. We got more Big Brother stuff. We got Bravo stuff. I owe you guys an Amazing Race recap. This last episode was so boring, but I'm going to give you a recap, I promise, before this next episode. And hopefully Busy Blue will join us for the next episode recap so we can make it fun. But this past episode of Amazing Race was so boring. It took me, well, you guys saw, I posted a short 3 different times watching it to get through it. It wasn't until the end where it was good. When they asked Rubina, who do you want to win? And she said Izzy and Paige, even though she was dating Tucker at the time.
Boom. Roasted.
And I was like, yeah, that pretty much describes their relationship. But this past episode of Amazing Race the challenges were boring. The stories it was so boring. I was so mad at Phil. It's a nurse twerk. So we got a lot to talk about. But again, we have our ongoing shows Monday through Friday, 12:30 Eastern. Changes occasionally pending ADHD. Okay. All right. Now let's look into this last thing. Thank you for sending it to me. The BB Steph. Shout out to BB Steph. If you want to follow BB Steph, you can find her on the Twitter. I don't know if she's on Twitter. She's on Instagram. She's on the TikTok. And she has a YouTube channel. And I am looking at her Instagram where she has 12.5 thousand followers covering Big Brother. Okay, here we go. Shout out to BB Steph. I think BB Steph has went on these cruises, hasn't she? All right, and I gotta see if if BB Steph and them still have beef with Tommy Italiano. We got to get into that. Now that we're back, we got a lot to do. Okay. So BB Steph did post Big Brother and Challenge alumni are being scammed. So most likely, I know that they're paid, right, to go on these cruises, or they get a percentage of how many tickets they sell or something. Because I would see like Sandra go live about it, Janelle, Carolyn, Rachel at one point, I think they all went live talking about these damn Big Brother Survivor cruises, and it sounded like a nightmare to me. No offense, all offense. But that is like the last thing I want to do is be on a cruise with reality show people. No offense, but I just don't want to. I don't even know if I want to be on a cruise, period. I've never taken a cruise. I've been offered to do comedy on cruises, and I said no. And it probably is like a good paying gig, but to think performing and then you wake up and you see those same people. What if you have a bad set or something? I don't know. Maybe later in life. But as of now, no. Okay. So let's see what BB Steph is saying. Give me a thumbs up as soon as you can hear the audio on this. Oh gosh. Come on, Instagram.
And most of them have dropped out of these cruises. Unfortunately, the man who scammed us all on the first Big Brother cruise is doing it all again.
Okay, first of all, Dina, would you go on these cruises? Okay, would you go on a cruise with Big Brother people, Dina? As a fellow creator and person who commentates on reality shows, I think Busy Blue would do it. I don't know if Busy's still here, but I think he wants to do it. But I would rather lay in traffic. Like, I do not want to. No offense, all offense. There are some great people. But no, thank you. Okay, Dina says, heck no. I won't go to a bar with me neither. Maybe a couple. It's hard enough for me to interview some of these people. Okay? I like Angela. I go to a bar with Angela. Jess, obviously. We love Jess, BB21 Jess. There's certain people. Janelle, I mean, iconic. You know. But okay, I can't list everybody. But okay. First things first. I remember Steph making a video about this guy months ago. The dude has 53 followers. I'm sorry. If you have a lucrative cruise business, group cruise specialist, and you got 53 followers, you're not very successful. That's just the way it is. I didn't make the rules. If you got 53 followers and you're going to put all your trust and hope into him, and his profile picture is him and his wife or girlfriend or sister, I don't know, with like Las Vegas in the background or something, if you guys can see that there. He says president/founder of Showroom Travel Agency. Already sus. I'm already like, no.
It's inappropriate.
Showroom Travel Agency? No, that's not a good name. Creator of Post Game Cruise. Okay. All right. 53 followers. No. Will would be fun to hang out with because he'd be chill. I just want people to be chill. Okay. Yeah. I guess some of obviously like iconic people, but even then, like just a couple hours, not wake up like, good morning again. And what are you supposed to do? Like, and also, they're being paid to hang out with you. I don't know. It's okay. Who cares, Jolene? No one cares if you'll go on a cruise or not. Get over yourself, Jolene. All right, here we go.
His name, Mike Gibson, and this is what's going on. This is a statement coming from Johnny Bananas. To our fans and everyone who planned to attend the Showroom Travel Cruise, it's with heavy hearts that Mark Long and I announced that we will not be attending this event. Despite our best efforts to fulfill our commitment, the owners of this company have become completely unresponsive and have failed to uphold their obligations. Additionally, it has been discovered that this event was sold under false pretenses, and their actions are potentially criminal in nature. He goes on to apologize to the fans.
These people are so dumb. They fell for this. Mark Long, didn't he come up with the whole idea of the Challenge All-Stars to come back with the, older kind of iconic challenge people? And you fell for this guy?
The ones who purchased tickets and says that Mike Gibson also did not pay any of them. He goes on to
Johnny Bananas, you didn't get your money up front?
Boom. Roasted.
Oh my God.
say we will be pursuing all available legal action.
I guarantee Mike Gibson it's spent at the casino. That looks like a man that loves a buffalo nickel slot, okay? Max bet. And when he gets your money, dollar slots.
To hold those responsible for this misrepresentation accountable. Involved in this drama are Josh, Casey, and Polly, who are
exactly who I would think would fall for a scam like this. Josh, Casey, and Polly.
Boom.
Allegedly.
Roasted.
From Big Brother, too. The alumni from the challenge, there's so many of them. Cara Maria, Johnny Bananas, Michelle, Devin, Anissa, Nani. This situation is a mess. I mean,
Danny says Firefest on the sea.
No.
That's too good. We got to give you the celebration song.
made a few videos back in June.
That's the guy. This guy scammed everybody. This guy?
Discussing what happened with us on the cruise. And I wish it had reached more people because maybe you guys would have.
BB Steph tried to warn you. Maybe you should listen to her.
Been saved a little bit. I don't know. It's all just so unfortunate. And even though he hasn't been arrested yet for this situation, word on the street is that he's in jail for something even worse.
Oh my God. They put their trusted money in a whole felon.
I mean, it just...
How did they even find him? They're like, this guy looks, what has he got, 53 followers? Okay. That guy? Sure, yeah. What was the pitch deck like? What was the Canva pitch deck like? How did he trick all of these people who, a lot of them, the Johnny Bananas level, have like management and representation? What?
Doesn't shock me. He apparently SA'd his talent agents on...
I'm sorry, what?
On our cruise.
He SA'd his talent agent on their cruise?
I'm so sorry for all involved. And if there's anything I can do to help, more videos I can make, let me know.
Well, that's nice of BB Steph. Maybe they should have listened to her ass.
Big Brother and Challenge alumni are being scammed. And most of them have dropped out of these cruises. Unfortunately, the man who scammed us all on the first Big Brother...
Look at that man. That man is in front of Disney. The Disney castle. Wearing like a fedora at night. You're not supposed to judge a book by its cover, but sometimes you judge a book by its cover. Oh boy.
Cruise is doing it all again. His name, Mike Gibson, and this is what's going on. This is a statement coming from Johnny Bananas.
Oh my God, Mike Gibson. Well, let's look up Mike Gibson. Allegedly, Mike, leave us alone. And if you're in jail, just eat your bologna sandwich and leave us alone, Mikey. I can't see Mike Gibson. Are these the same cruises that like Sandra and them are talking about? Like even the Survivor cruises? Here he is. He is still, let's look at his profile. Oh my God. I know anyone can get scammed. It's horrible. It's horrible. Okay? But good God, he scammed you? And her? I'm president, founder of Showroom Travel Agency, creator of Post Game Cruise, obviously allegedly followed by Carolyn and Sassy. And that is our Sandra, Queen Stays Queen. Okay, so here's his posts. He doesn't even know how to format his fucking posts. Showroomtravel.com. It says Trav Gent wanted. Travel agents, I assume. People are already commenting saying all you had to do was do this legitimately and you could have a really cool business. This person says, piece of shit, POS, ripping people off. I love the hidden comments. You wonder why no one wants to work for your shitty ass company. You're a creep. Oh, I'm surprised he hasn't went private yet. What's he posting? Bread? Did he post a loaf of bread? You guys are giving your money and your trust to bread? Oh my God, lots and lots of practice, but at 2 a.m., Taylor Gibson can now make sourdough bread. Huh? She doesn't know it's a statue and doesn't even know how much it weighs. She only saw a person who needed help. Look at the world, the heart of a child. Well, I don't know if you did, Mike. And life will become more beautiful every single time. Well, maybe not for you, Mike. These allegations are pretty bad. Okay, here we go. Supporting the oh, not the spectrum. Oh, good God. Oh, coming soon. That was supposed to be sailing April 14, 2025. Oh, Lord. And then wieners, chicken, steak, corn on the cob, maybe some potatoes. Okay, with Mike Gibson last weekend without real football. Raw meat. It's a grown-up Walt Disney guy. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, there's got to be. Okay, so this is... I'm confused by this whole thing. This just... Okay, let's see if he's tagged in anything. Nope. He stopped that real quick. Who's he following? Let's see. Don't leave Michelle alone. James Ryan. Janelle. You better up. Janelle. Hopefully he didn't scam you. Brittany. Rachel. Frankie. Danielle. Carolyn. Taylor. GamerVev. Kaser. Brendan. Andy. He follows Rob Sestranino. Reality TV fan. Hurricane Howie. Xavier. Tommy Bracco. You can scam Tommy Bracco. That's okay. Allegedly. Okay.
That's my opinion!
Chriselle, Tory Deal, Donald Trump. Well, there you go. Have you heard of Trump University? That's where he got his business model, allegedly. Okay, you guys? Oh, Lord. Here we go. Johnny Fairplay. Oh, Boston Rob. Oh, not Ekin-Su. Oh, baby, not Ekin-Su. Oh, no. This guy. Let me Google him and see. Yeah, did they not Google him? Let's see. Mike Gibson Cruises. And then I know he has a website. Okay, Reddit's talking about it. The same thing Steph's talking about. Johnny Bananas showroom travel cruise. Official statement, which we heard BB Steph read. So they got scammed? Did they already go on the cruise? The Ashley's Reality Roundup says cruises with cast of Teen Mom, The Challenge, and more canceled as casts accuse showroom travel of fraud. What to do if you booked a cruise? Oh, this is not good. Is this the same cruises that like Rachel was going on? And there's like pictures of Rachel and Janelle. So even the teen moms. Good Lord. I wonder how much this guy got them for. A series of cruise trips featuring the cast of various MTV reality shows has sunk. And now many of the reality TV stars who were set to appear on the boats are doing their best to disassociate themselves from the company behind the TV-themed trips. As the Ashley reported in August, cast members from Teen Mom announced that they would be taking part in a Teen Mom-themed cruise.
It's inappropriate.
Set to sail off to the Caribbean for 5 days of tropical trashy fun in April 2026. The cruise, put on by the company called Showroom Travel Agency, was just one of several reality TV show themed cruises the company was hosting both this year and next. Other cruises announced by the company included a Floribama shore theme trip.
It's inappropriate.
Featuring the challenge cast and a not below deck. You have your own boats. What are you doing? The Ashley has reached out to Showroom Travel Agency, which confirmed on Monday that the Teen Mom cruise, as well as other reality TV cruises, have been canceled. Everyone on all future cruises will receive a 100% refund. And for this week's cruise with the challenge cast, we are refunding everything through disputes, the company spokesman told the Ashley. As of press time, none of the Teen Mom cast members who were signed on to frolic with the seafaring fans have made any sort of statement regarding the cruise. Leah, Janelle, Janelle's like, what's the big deal? As long they can rob them, just don't rob me. Ashley Jones, Brianna De Jesus, Gary Shirley, Jade Klein, and Sean Austin were some of the cast members who were said to be participating. That is an abominable, that is a horrible cast from the Teen Mom people to go on with. Most of the cast, oh my gosh, as well as the cast of other shows, had been actively promoting their cruises up until recently. So here's the Teen Mom peeps. Oh, God. On Monday, which is today, things began to unravel for the travel company when challenge stars Johnny Bananas and Mark Long, I don't know, issued a joint statement on social media announcing they would no longer be appearing on the challenge cruise that is setting sail in 3 days.
Boom.
Oh
Roasted.
my God. In addition, Johnny and Wes accused showroom travel. You would think Wes wouldn't fall for this. Isn't he a businessman? Wouldn't be setting, okay, Johnny and Wes accused showroom travel of selling the cruise. What? Johnny and Wes accused showroom travel of selling the cruise under false pretenses and committing acts that are potentially criminal and fraudulent in nature. The challenge stars went on to claim that the organizers of the cruise failed to uphold their obligations and that they were never paid or compensated in any way for any event, or for the event, I should say. And then their statement that Baby Steph read: we do not take lightly when our names or likenesses are used for fraudulent activity, and as such, we will be pursuing all available legal action to hold those responsible for this misrepresentation accountable. The pair's statement reads, oh my gosh, and they use the picture of CT dragging Johnny on his back from that iconic elimination challenge back in the day. The rest of the challenge stars who were scheduled to appear on the cruise went on to post their own statement. We've worked tirelessly to the bare end trying to resolve this situation. We're absolutely heartbroken by how it's unfolded, Casey Clark. I believe Casey Clark would get. She didn't look into this. She didn't read the paperwork. She saw how much money. Is there booze? I'm there. Can I still go on TikTok and do those battles? Okay, I'm there. I'm there. You got good Wi-Fi? Okay. We were so looking forward to meeting everyone who bought tickets. This event has been planned for so long, and we know how much time, money, and excitement so many of you invested. Unfortunately, things are now out of our control. We highly recommend that you seek your own counsel. Oh, yep, you guys all got to get your own lawyers. They're not helping. And handle this in the way that's best for you, as every situation may be different. Oh, you guys can't help these people at all? They're like, you're on your own. I'll be TikTok battling for money. Okay, even though I've been on the challenge for how many seasons and I won Big Brother, but I need money. Oh, Lordy. This is such an unfortunate and painful outcome for him. Can't they file like a class action altogether or something for everyone involved? And we're so deeply sorry, but not too sorry not to go on TikTok and battle each other. Not that long after the challenge stars issued their statement, the cast of Floribama Shore also posted a statement that announced that they too were jumping ship, pun intended, on their cruise. Nilsa encouraged fans who had booked their place on the Floribama cruise in May 2026 to explore their options legally. So they're like, you're on your own. We are absolutely heartbroken and deeply embarrassed to share this. It is embarrassing. But if you booked a cruise through Showroom Travel Agency, please contact your bank or credit card company immediately to report this transaction as fraud, Nilsa wrote. and reach out to the Cook County Sheriff's Department to file a report. It should have been a red flag when he was like, please write down all your information and mail it to me. We don't do any kind of electronic, money transfer type stuff. Venmo, don't got it. Some kind of PayPal, write it down, college ruled notebook paper, and mail it to us at 562 We're Ripping You Off Drive in Disney World, Florida. Nilsa and the rest of Floribama cast also stressed that they had no part in planning or processing payment for the cruise. Oh boy. After learning what happened to the challenge cast, we were just as shocked, devastated, and blindsided as all of you, she added. Oh boy. Later on Monday, Showroom Travel Agency posted a statement in which the company's owner, the Mike Gibson, seemingly admitted to some shady business practices. Oh, Lord. Hey, guys. Chill. He also stated that the company did not meet its sales goals for the reality TV cruise, meaning we spent the money. Oops, sorsies. Sadly, I bit off more than I can chew, he wrote in the statement. I have used revenue from one cruise and lapsed it into paying deposits for other post-game cruise. Oh, yeah, it's the old Ponzi. What do you call that scheme? Where you're just like borrowing from Peter to pay Paul or whatever they say. Oh, boy. With mass cancellations, he said this is an action a lot of businesses do. Okay, a lot of well-respected. Have you heard of Trump University? Okay. With mass cancellations and failure to hit sales goals on future cruises, you can't spend your money like that. The funds have not been made to pay for all the talents to participate in this cruise. This is sole responsibility of me, Mike Gibson, the sole owner of Showroom Travel. Mike Gibson. He'll probably file bankruptcy or something. He then encouraged those who have paid to go on one of the cruises to dispute any and all He encouraged all of those who have paid to go on one of the cruises to dispute any and all transactions made through Showroom Travel LLC. So go on the cruise. You got to go on the cruise to ask us for the money back. What? Your disputes will be approved immediately as they are received. And Stripe will reissue payment back to the original payment method within 5 to 7 business days. We'll see about that. Mike wrote, this is not my intentions for any of these cruises. Your travel agents are very limited on information and knew no different. They are amazing people trying to help people. I understand this carries no weight to any of you, but I truly apologize for this, he continued. Again, please dispute all charges from Showroom Travel LLC, and they will all be approved immediately. This sounds well too good to be true. Our credit card processors already know the situation, and I set up pre-approval of disputes already today. I'm on it. You send me your social security number. Okay. That's it. That's very easy. Okay. And picture front and back of your driver's license and any major credit cards, and you'll get that right back. The challenge cruise was due to set sail in just 3 days, taking off from Florida on November 6th. According to Showroom Travel's statement, those who were booked on the cruise will still be able to get on the boat. Don't do it. However, as stated above, none of the challenge stars will be present. So you can still get on the boat, the banana boat, but what you paid for, we won't be able to provide. And the bathrooms might not work, and there might not be food. Allegedly. Okay? Just allegedly. NBD. No big deal.
Allegedly.
Oh, God. Okay, let me check this dude's website. All right, what is this guy's thing? Showroom Travel Agency. Oh, my gosh. I hate scammers. I hate a freaking scammer like no other. Just what a dildo baggins. You know, get a real job, sir. Quit ripping people off. All right. Travel cruises. Let's see this website. I imagine it is not impressive. Showroomtravel.com. Let's see what you got, showroom. Let me show you guys. Let me show you what we're dealing with. This looks bad. Okay, for these big reality, this is just WordPress. Just WordPress. Okay, my website's been under construction for a long time and it sucks. But that makes sense. Who am I? But this is bad. This is bad. Complimentary concierge service at Showroom Travel. Our mission is to create unforgettable travel experiences that are tailored to your unique interests and needs. We believe that travel has the power to transform and enrich lives, and we are committed to making it accessible and seamless for everyone. Prepare to embark on the journey of a lifetime with our dedicated team of travel experts like Mike Gibson. We will handpick the best destinations and activities for you, offering expert advice and personalized service every step of the way. Our services are always 100% complimentary, with no hidden fees, ensuring you have a stress-free and enjoyable planning process. Trust Showroom Travel to turn your travel dreams into reality. Okay, Chat GPT. You know they're not seeing this. Google image reverse search, whatever you call it, to see where this ultra luxury travel. Indulge in world-class accommodations that offer unparalleled comfort and elegance. Oh, look at this happy couple. They're models, they're actors. They don't really know each other. Destination weddings and honeymoons. Oh, Disney, your kids like Harry Potter? Come on the Harry Potter cruise. You'll only find out 3 days before that it's a complete scam. And none of the Harry Potter people will be there. Break your children's hearts and step on the cruise with Harry Potter themed paper plates for all your meals. Okay. Oh my Lord. Join our team. Should we join their team? Should we sign up? How much are they paying? Journey to your dream career with Showroom Travel. Embark on an exciting career. That plane is about to hit that woman. Why would I want to work at a place where they only let me bring that small ass carry-on purse backpack and the plane is coming straight for my head? Nope. What we're looking for to excel as a travel agent at Showroom Travel, we're looking for individuals who possess a blend of passion, skills, and personal qualities. Here are some of the characteristics we value. What is it? Passionate travelers. Ooh la la. Individuals who love exploring new destinations and cultures and have a genuine interest in travel. Excellent communicators. People who can effectively communicate with clients, understand their needs, and provide personalized travel solutions. Customer focused. Those who prioritize customer satisfaction and go above and beyond to ensure a positive client experience. You guys didn't do any of that, allegedly. Detail-oriented, but not too detail-oriented, because we're going to tell you that it's all a scam 3 days before, allegedly. Individuals who pay attention to the smallest details, except for paying the talent that you say is going to be on the boat. That one we overlooked. Problem solvers. What? Quick thinkers who can handle unexpected issues. Oh no!
You can go, little girl.
Yeah, you need some quick thinkers. Tech savvy, familiarity with booking systems, travel software, and the ability to quickly learn new technologies. Sales skills, a knack for selling travel packages that won't happen. With the ability to close deals and meet sales targets. You guys can't do any of that, allegedly. Apparently, they got a Florida seller of travel license, number ST455559 or something. Their copyright is 2025, Showroom Travel. Let's check out the staff. All right. Oh, they're like, never mind. Coming soon. No staff. What? You said it says meet our staff. That lady? These are stock photos from Google. Feature something. Where's your staff? You can't even click on these. Instagram. You guys, you don't have a social media presence. Well, you got the guy with the 53. Let's see. Let's click on this. What does it bring us to? Who dis? Owner of the Voyagers Club. Owner of the Carmel Company, Theme Park Addict, Beach Bum, Bourbon Snob. Who's this? Who dis? That don't look like Mike. What's going on? Does she follow Mike? Does Mike follow her? Okay. Showroom. Oops. Is this even their website? Did they lie about their website? Okay, so they're saying that girl. What do they got for their tiki-taki? This girl. What is going on? What is happening? What is happening, you guys? Showroomtravel.com. Get in touch. Okay, they just have like a form. Okay, should we call Showroom Travel and see if they're affiliated with Mike Gibson? Let's see. What's this number? 229-500-6008. Let's just see if they're affiliated with Mike Gibson.
Showroom Travel. Please hold for the next available agent.
Maybe it's a... It's okay, babe. It's just Dad. Showroom Travel. They're allegedly scamming. Oh no, it's just the same Showroom Travel that's scamming Big Brother. You look cute in your sweatshirt, Chell. Chell has his little RN sweatshirt. Okay. Okay, you put them on. Thank you. I'll see you in a minuet. I'm almost done. Love you. I just want to see if they're affiliated, because maybe I got the wrong website. Maybe they're just using their name. Instagram. Let's see. They must be busy giving refunds. Yeah, he says Showroom Travel Agency, and this website is Showroom Travel. So maybe I got the wrong site, but let me look again. Showroom Travel Agency. I guess I don't have to play the music for you guys the whole time. Okay, Showroom Travel Agency. Okay, Showroom Travel Agency. It gives me the same website that we looked at. So let me look at their Facebook. And it matches the Facebook too. Let me show you guys here. What is going on? What in the scamarella is happening? Bam, 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 down, 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 down. Okay, let's see, guys. So here is I never go on Facebook. So an ultra luxury. This seems like it's not the same thing. Well, no, it is. Because look they're posting about their reality stars. Oh boy. I'm going to see what they're going to do. And are they really giving people their money back? Hopefully they answer. We'll stay on hold for a little bit. But according to their Facebook, it looks like this is the right Showroom Travel. It's the same logo as the website. See?
All of our agents are busy helping other customers. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press the pound key for more options.
Hi, my name is Jolene, and I am inquiring about the Showroom Travel the cruises that you have going on. I'm an investigative journalist. If you could call me back, I would like to know what is going on with the alleged scamming that these reality TV people are saying. Johnny Bananas, Mark Long, they're putting out posts that they weren't paid. We're doing a feature story about this, so I would love to get your input before the story goes to print so we could hear your side of the story. That would be great. So if you could call me back, or you can email me, Jolene, Joleen, reacts@gmail.com, and give me your statement. That'd be fantastic. We just want to know what's going on. Are people going to get their money back? Why did this fall through? Why are these reality TV people saying that this is fraudulent, possibly criminal? You know, just the basics here. And yeah, so call me back at this number or shoot me an email. Thanks so much. Bye-bye. Okay. So we did that. Maybe they'll call me back. Yeah, I did get a journalism degree. Okay. Okay. Just, we got to do on the scene. Maybe, you know, we got to start finding these scammers, you know, looking into it, doing our own diggity, no doubt. Play on, playa. We'll see. Maybe we'll get to the bottom of it. Maybe they'll call me back. Maybe they won't. I should have said I was with the Washington Post or something, but I don't know. Is that illegal to say I'm with someone? I'm not with someone, even though this is satire, you know, parody, fun, comedy. I don't know. The very sus, perplexed. Yes. If insurance companies and agencies use the music, it's bad. Jolene investigates, coming soon. I'll be like where's DGF? Where's Jamie? The guy from Michigan. I love him, you guys. The Hall of Shame. I'm not even from Michigan, but me and my husband Chell found him during the Panakuchen. And he is so awesome. And he goes and gets scammers. And we just fell in love and we watched like all his videos. And let me pull it up here and just show you guys who this guy is. Hall of Shame. And he goes, welcome to the Hall of Shame, Rob Wolchek. Oh my God, Michiganders, you're so lucky to have Rob Wolchek. Because I'll be my own Rob Wolchek. Let me show you guys his thing here. Okay, Robbie. Where are you, Robbie? There you are. Okay. This guy. If you need some fun videos where you get a little bit of justice, this is Rob Wolchek. He's an old school reporter in Detroit. He interviews the victims and he investigates scammers. And it's awesome. And he goes to their homes and he calls them out, shames their ass. They take people's money. They never, you know, like contractors who don't have any intention of completing these projects, and they take all this money from these people. So he outs these scammers. So he's got a DJ here. This one, Hall of Shame, defends her concrete company, and he gets them. And at the end, he goes, welcome to the Hall of Shame. DJF, do you know this guy? He's good. Yeah, on the scene with Jolene. Hey, that kind of rhymes. He should speak at CrimeCon. He's good. Rob Wolchek is good. Any of my Michigan people, do you know this guy, Rob Wolchek? Because he's good. So let me drop the link to his channel if you guys want to go show some love to Robbie. Yes, I knew you would know, DGF. I love this guy. I'm like, dang. And I don't know if we had a person like this in Minnesota growing up. DGF said, Rob Wolchek is the real Detroit deal. I'm like jealous of the Michigan people that they get this awesome dude. He just popped up in the algorithm one day. I was like, let's watch this dude. I'm pretty sure that's how we found him. I don't think anyone told us, but if you did tell us, sorry. But there's his link. If you want to go subscribe, Rob Wolchek reporter. And he goes to these people. He's like, let's go. You can't outrun Rob Wolchek. All right. Bad guy won't fess up even after pleading guilty. A lot of these people then go to court, go to jail. He gets justice for the little guy. I love him. I love a guy like that. Rob, I love you. I got a little crush on you, Rob. All right. Me too. Mother's Word says, I love when, me too, scammers get busted. There's so many. I hate a scammer. Yuck. Has a great personality. Oh, he does. He's fun. He's fun. I know you meant to. You said tonight. He has a great personality just tonight. All right, you guys. Well, we're at 2 hours and 45 minutes. I'll be back tomorrow, 12:30 Pacific. For more No Offense, All Offense, where we talk about a plethora of things and have all the fun. Shout out to everyone who joined me tonight. All of my super chatters. You guys are beautiful pumpkin spice babies, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Smash that like, comment after the video post. If you are part of the replay crew and you're watching this later on the replay, don't forget to put your disco ball emoji in the comment section so I know that you made it through. I'll keep you up to date to know if the showroom travel agency calls me back. All right, we'll see. We will see. And if you got more scammer things, maybe send them my way. Maybe we'll look into some scam stuff. Maybe we'll scam the scammers. I don't know. We're open. All right, we'll have a laugh. Smash that like. On your way out, if you're not already, follow me on social media at joleenlunzer, Instagram, TikTok. And until next time, always remember to enjoy yourself because it's later than you think. Bye.